for a place to call home. Luck Stitch's crew hold a common thread, a misfit bunch where memories tread. They're guardians, so strong and true, protecting the crew as they journey through. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Tapestry grand, unraveling mysteries hand in hand, sailing the waves beyond the stars they soar, forever seeking more and more. Explorers at heart with whimsy and glee, the Wanderpus crew set their spirits free, in pursuits of good with chaos untamed, to find a new place to make their names. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Wednesday episode of our game, the HTML Wanderpus. Today, like the rest of this month, we are searching for a gift for the Marquis. And I want to make sure we all know that we can split this into two different kinds of gifts. We can give a gift to the court, which is, your more formal, like, things that vampires might enjoy, but like classical vampires, your serious gifts. But we've also begun leaning to gifting directly to the Marquis, who we are slowly learning is a horny, saucy boy. So I don't know what these guys have planned on getting for a gift for. They have given me a direction or like a part of the map that they want to look at, and we're gonna run with that. So remember, plot of the entire month, we're looking for a gift for the Marquis, because if we get the Marquis the best gift, he will give everybody a boon. And because he works well with Obsidian, we're thinking he can save Kay from their Obsidian coffin. And with that, I am going to introduce... Oh, wait, 1 second. What did you just say to me? And so far, we have gotten 2 gifts. Well, 3. Well, 2. It's still 2 gifts. The one gift is a weapon that allows you to attach foxfire to something and it'll constantly be struck by lightning. That is an incredibly powerful magical artifact. And with that, a gift card to non-denominational Wangs and Wet. And the second gift is the Forge and Flynn are currently working on a Rock'em Sock'em Robot type, like, remote control mech for him to use in the upcoming things. We're not 100% sure that he's going to love it, but it is going to be well put together. And Soki, due to his noble sacrifice of not getting the best gift himself, discovered he's a horny boy and would love nothing but, like, better than an entire cargo shipment container full of body pillows. So that's happening. Right. So, introducing everybody, we have Pim, played by Keri.
Hello, everyone.
And we got Krieg, played by Toast.
Hello there.
We have Ceylon, played by Twy.
Aha.
I know Zero's in your name, but I didn't want to call you Zero. But Howl, played by Zero.
Yeah, you're right. Hi.
I got the two zeros mixed up, and I was like, no, he's not Prof. He's the other one. He's not Prophecy of Zero, and he's not Professor Winter. Yeah, also, Dyad is still currently under Soki's dome, which one half is slowly getting turned into a paradise for the fire kind of salamander, and the other half is being turned into a paradise for the newt kind of salamanders. So, that'll come down eventually. But we're going to start this game. So you guys have told me all I knew about this game before I started is we are going here between this flaming tower and the mushrooms. But let's find out why we got here. So all four of you, 5 if you count truffles, are working your butts off right now because, and I said it before, Dyad has emptied out its population and they are currently living at the Silver Thimble. The population has tripled. All of you guys have been working your butts off for the Silver Thimble, especially Krieg, and for the Lock Stitch Academy, just trying to put things together, make everything work right. Ceylon, what is Ceylon doing in this situation? How is Ceylon trying to get things working or try to help with this massive influx of refugees?
Yeah, I think a lot of the work has been focused on onboarding people to the system, kind of having emergency deputies, so emergency systems kind of things, and so having a relay communications. Also, the other tower had gone down recently, right? And so that's something that's not even up anywhere. So we only have 2 on our side. You
have 2.5. Which is actually going to come into play quite a bit today. So let me you guys have the tower. You have the perfectly placed tower in these islands, the perfectly placed one. You have the slightly less perfectly placed in Hymnal. Now the third perfect place is now completely out of your range. It is in Dyad. I think Peanut sent out a bunch of people and they just built a makeshift one right over here as fast as they could. It kind of works. Nobody in the last 2 games we left the place really suffered any bad problems with it, but you guys are going to the weakest part right now. Down here, you don't know if the airship's gonna make it. You guys can try, but we're not sure why we're going there yet, so don't worry. But yeah, Ceylon,
yeah, that's just hard. The whole situation in Dyad, once that tower went down, that was our whole focus. Patagon and Ceylon, we couldn't do anything else but make sure everybody's comms were just alive. So yeah, we've just overloaded.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a 20-sider.
Oh no.
Roll a 1.
Ah, let's go, Bubbert.
Oh yeah. 14. 14's a success for sure. All right. So what have you guys? It's a success. Nothing's going wrong with this. You guys, you Patagon and the communications crew have fixed this problem up. What benefit do we have? What is a concrete thing that we can reach out and touch, or see how it's been helping?
Yeah, I think the emergency services. I think we've had comm waves and stuff and radio and stuff, but now we have a dedicated AM kind of what is that, long band, short band? I don't know. That's Patagon does the details. And yeah, so when emergencies happen, the comms don't crumble. It's everybody who's just chatting with their girlfriends, their phone calls, they don't get, we know how to prioritize in an emergency situation. Yeah, sorry, took me a while to get there.
No, absolutely. I love it. So, do you guys have like a signal that goes off to warn the entire city of emergencies now?
Oh, yes. Like our sirens up top, like we brought them back?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Are they like tornado warnings, or are they like a calm recording of somebody telling you not to panic?
I like to think
Probably
it's just
Patagon.
Ceylon's voice going, oh,
It's okay. It's okay. Gentle. That's what we tell our toddler. Gentle.
Just calm down. Gentle. Don't worry.
Fine.
Don't look into the sky. Just don't look up. Just
Everything's
whatever you do,
fine.
don't look up.
It's gonna be okay.
All right, Pim.
So annoying.
What's Pim up to in these? Like, how's Pim trying to help? Is it something with the fish tinger? Is it something else? Or is it just not giving a fuck about what's happening here?
I would
What's Pim been
say
up to?
I have taken a lot of the fish tinger employees, our little blue-tailed mice, and a lot of fish tinger equipment to help build temporary housing for all of the people that have come over from Dyad.
All right, absolutely. Give me a 20-sider.
Derp.
All right, so a tough choice. So something happened while you're building the houses. I think you can either it costs way more money and material than you thought it was going to, or they're not as good of homes. Like the good refugee houses, regardless. But like, I think if you take the first one, it costs you more money. You can start building like permanent homes, and the second one, it's definitely refugee homes. Like these are like you stay here for now, but eventually you get on.
Take my money, I guess.
Lore just arrives back with all of this wonderful material from like their game on Sunday. It's like, look at everything I got, and like you just see Pim just snatch it all up and go build homes with it. No.
I have to do something good with my life, okay? Been a shitbag most of my life. I'm gonna do something nice.
Yeah. Okay. And where are you building these homes? You think?
Where would be convenient?
If you build like basically we're talking like with these kind of materials, like an apartment building situation, like actual like places.
What I'm thinking, and hear me out, Mega City 1. It's just a high-rise city in a tower.
Okay. Now, that's fun, because Mega City 1 always struck me as, domestic built in industry area. So, are you just, like, using the cranes and stuff that you guys have that are just, like, part of Fish Tinger to build right next door to Fish Tinger? Like, are you surrounding Fish Tinger with apartment buildings?
You say we could build one, like a tall tower near Fish Tinger, and use all of our equipment to do so.
All right, yeah. So that's being built. It's costing so much money. Krieg, you're keeping an eye on like these bills, and it's just like, uh-oh.
For the people. It's for the people. I
For
just
the
This is
repeat
people.
gonna
that
look good on you,
over and
Krieg.
over. That's why I repeat it to myself. It's for the people. It'll be fine.
All right, Howl, what does it look like for a gun manufacturer right now?
Howl very much has no idea what's going on. He's that kid in the garage with his dad who's just patiently waiting for instructions because he has no fucking clue what's happening. I probably tried my hand at making nail guns to help build houses because that's kind of a gun. Like, I understand that.
Absolutely. Give me a 20-sided for your nail gun. I love that nail gun.
It's great.
Oh my
Talk to
god.
it. I know how these work.
The one
Okay.
end shoots the thing, and you press the button. Boom.
So under the House of Fishtinger Industries, Howl's been handing out nail guns to everybody, helping them out, like really helping. What was the first accident that is leading to a lawsuit?
I probably had the first accident because I'm passing these out. I gotta show them how to use it. So I'm lining up a shot, and it misfires. I shoot a nail right through my hand.
So
Right
it
through
is a
your-
workers' comp case.
I mean, I didn't know I was getting paid, so sure.
Oh shit! We weren't
Oh,
supposed to tell him.
thanks, Pam.
I'm sorry. We were supposed to tell him he's getting paid.
Alright, so it misfired, and did it put a nail right through your right hand, like the hand that you were holding the gun with, the nail gun with?
It definitely shot backwards, for sure.
Okay, so I don't think we have to give this out to everybody. While you were trying it, you realized the major flaw. But every time you use that hand in today's game, you're gonna have to roll twice and take the lower. As like your hand is gonna be super like wrapped up in bandages.
Perfect.
Alright, and Krieg, I saved you last for a reason. What's Krieg doing around the city right now?
Krieg is pretty much out in the open everywhere, so he is helping settle people down. He's helping people get to places. He's helping people out with literally anything. He's going above and below, down into the underground as well. So he's literally just popping coffee so he can just stay up and help more people. So he hasn't slept for a while now, but this coffee's amazing, and he hasn't had to sleep, so he can help more people.
Oh, it's great coffee. Yeah, give me that 20-sider. Let's see how Krieg's been doing. Alright, so yeah, 13. What has been your most successful outing?
Probably the one with the farmers union, because they kept having people walk through their fields, so all their stuff kept getting trampled on every time, so they'd rebuild it and then make it over again, and it just get trampled again. So him and Truffles have been kind of over there redirecting traffic, and they've been putting up signs so that no one walks through the farm fields and they don't lose anything. And people have just been noticing, like, hey, thank you for helping me, but also thank you for not trampling all over my food. That's great. I approve of
Time
you.
you came and saw the fields. We've sent you so many letters.
Well, as you can see, I've been busy helping every citizen. If I were to prioritize just one, everybody else would be let out. So I apologize for taking so much time to come see this issue, but I'm here now to address your concerns.
Thank you for putting up roadblocks, but we're not actually, and thank you for putting up roadblocks. It's very helpful. But yet again,
I'm glad I could
fertilizer
help people
crisis is
stop
not over.
trampling over your stuff.
If anything,
You're the
could
heart of
grow,
the city. You're the one getting us this food so we can grow. So
What
anything
food?
happens, you can
Look
let
at
me know.
these fields. What food?
Exactly.
Like,
That's
right
what we're working
then.
on to fix.
Just like thousands of fish get pulled in by the gentleman with like Cass and Adley. And you just see Seth and Bonnie talking about chicken wings.
Just the biggest eyes, like, oh, like, oh, food.
Well, I apologize to run on short notice, but I have to help other people. If you need anything, here's my card.
Oh, thank you. Oh, the labor union will be in touch. Oh.
Yeah, I'm solid. So like you guys are all exhausted. Like you guys have been going through like day after day of this kind of situation. And like we're all tired again, and you guys just want to have a nice relaxing day at the diving bell, and like you guys show up at the diving bell, and it's just full of people. Like every seat is taken. You see Noelle and Blue like going like back and forth like crazy, just running around. And the four of you are just you would like to help work at the diving bell.
Yes.
Absolutely. So the other three of you walk in and see behind the counter is Belle, Blue, and Krieg. And Krieg, roll me a 20-sided to see how good you. No, you know what? No. We'll wait for it to come up. It's like, Howl, you are on pain meds and slightly exhausted from getting a nail stuck through your hand.
Oh, we're feeling good. I'm gonna sit down at the bar.
Look, all the seats at the bar are taken. You might be able to squeeze yourself between some of these people.
I'll
But
squeeze
there
in.
are-
We'll be friends.
Oh, all right, yeah. Squeeze it right in. You're gonna rub elbows with this like frog that's over here, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, watch it! We're drying out over here." It's just like, oh, and you see him like open like a little tub of what looks like not screen lotion, and he's like scraping the sides of it and so lightly like coating his arms with it. He's like, oh, this weather is terrible.
You need help drying off there, buddy? I'm Howl.
Drying
It's
off,
nice to
I'm
meet
drying
you.
off
Hey,
too much.
So you want to not be dry?
I would like to be a slippery frog, but ever since Dyad, either is now up in flames or underwater, I keep getting mixed messages about that. Do you know what's happening over there?
I'm probably not the best person to ask about current events, but seeing as you're a frog and you like water, wouldn't you want to be underwater? That sounds pretty nice.
I just like, yeah, but that's salt water.
Oh, saltwater bad. I got you. Do you want a water? I'll get you a water.
I would like a water.
Cool. I will order a water for my frog friend, and I will order alcohol for me.
What kind of alcohol are you ordering?
I'm gonna ask Blue for a suggestion. My boy Blue.
Blue's like running around. He's just like, we gotta help her back there. Krieg can help you out. And it's just like you see him just popping caps off of beers and like handing it out like crazy.
And I'll
Blue,
waddle
you're the best.
forward with the kind of a apron on, and it's a fancy apron, of course, and it's got my name on it. But I'm like, what
Did
can
you
I
just
get for
have
you?
that?
You never know when you're gonna need it in a situation.
That apron looks amazing on you.
Well, thank you. I've been doing my best to help out everywhere, and this was my next commitment.
What do you
can I get
suggest
for
for
you and your friend?
alcohol? Water for my friend. And what do you suggest for alcohol? It's my favorite game
So,
to play.
How drunk are you looking to get? Do you want just a little buzz to make you forget, or do you want to be like passed out on the floor?
I hold up my hand and say, "Very drunk, please."
Yes, the accident. So I would suggest a mixed drink. Nothing too heavy, but something to at least let you know. It's like, oh, I don't feel my hand anymore. It's great.
Sign me
So
up.
I'll go work on that, and then here's your water for the friend. Krieg
You just see
goes
the
in the
frog.
back.
He grabs it and just splashes it onto his face. He's like, ah. And you like look
Here.
around and like the whole place is full of frogs trying to catch the shrapnel.
Here, take this jug and share it with your friends.
What does the jug of water that you're giving them look like?
So like one of those. Do you ever see the Kool-Aid Man picture?
Yes.
Just- There you go. Minus the feet, of course, because it's just
Oh, okay.
a flat bottom. Um, just like, here you go, and as I go make the mixed drink for... What kind of taste do you like? Are you more of a salty person, Howl, or do you kind of like your sweets?
We'll do salty today. No, sweet. My frog friend doesn't like salty. I'm considerate.
Okay. So I'll go grab something heavy. Grab this whiskey over there, and we'll just squeeze in a little bit here. And if I grab some of this fancy liqueur over there and combine that together with this lemon.
I have made Toast make drinks in 2 separate games, and I guarantee he's about to try to make me throw up with whatever he's going to say again. Because, like, he wanted absinthe mixed with something.
Well, if we get whiskey, that's the drink part. And then we get the smooth part. So you want some kind of liqueur. So we could get Bailey's. So that's pretty sweet. And if I go, but it might be too sweet. So you want to add a little of acidity. So grab some cinnamon and then some lemon. If we combine it together and then just pour it straight, that should be fine. Right?
We're gonna find out, and I slam the whole thing.
Yeah, roll me a 20-sided, Krieg.
So if this went better than the last drink I made. It doesn't.
Alright, tough choice. Do you want this to be vile tasting? Or do you want this to get you so hammered that it's gonna be a problem?
Well, he's already got one hand that's a problem, so let's just add more problems onto him.
Solid.
That's the correct choice, thank you.
Alright, Howl. Let's just kind of remove you from this scene. You're there! But maybe not.
As he waddles away, I'm gonna add a little candy on top, because, you know, candy makes things better.
What kind of candy are you putting on top of this abomination?
The best candy, bees candy, of course.
Alright, just so I have this straight. We have Bailey's, curdled with lemon.
Cinnamon and then whiskey.
And whiskey. Okay, so Bailey's Irish liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight up whiskey. Lemon, which I will mention again, will most certainly curdle that Bailey's. Then we're gonna top it with cinnamon and bees candy.
Right.
Solid. Alright, we're here. Got it. Yeah, the whole row of people are begging you to make these drinks for them, and they're all getting fucked up. Hey, Ceylon and Pim, what are you two doing as you, like, walk into this bar and see Howl wounded, out on medical leave from his job, currently getting hammered with a frog, 4 bats, a giraffe, cats, cows, and truffles.
I'm gonna walk right up to him and just be like, "Are you drunk and on painkillers?"
Bingo.
Fun. Do you got any more?
Go see Krieg made my drink.
Yeah, Pim's gonna run up to the counter and just be like, "What did you make him?"
Well, you see, I came up with it. I'm thinking of calling it the shelled candy, because it's got candy, and then you just get wasted.
Yeah, it looks a lot like what happens if you squeeze a snail out of its fucking shell, too.
Hence the shell part, so it's the candied shell.
Can you make me one sans the bee candy? I kind of have a bad experience with bee candy.
Of course.
Anaphylactic shock. Alright, so yeah, you drink that, and I'm staying true to that, like, last roll. It is so, like, get you blackout drunk. That's how strong this is.
We're doing this whole game hammered.
Yeah, it seems like it. Hey, Ceylon, what are you doing? I hope she's not talking into a mic.
There we go.
When she's
yes.
muted. Oh, there we go.
Sorry. I saw a bunch of people that I don't think we've talked to yet, and so I was gonna walk over, especially to the kitty cat with what seems like a little gem on their face. It's like, oh, and just kind of with like a, oh, hello, and welcome. Like, has everybody here signed up? Like, I'm Senior Officer Ceylon with the Wander Crew, and has everybody else signed up for the Community Emergency Response Team and the plan and just kind of making sure like everybody, yeah, and if they're interested in being like a team person or something. Like, I'm still on community census mode. Ooh.
That cat's just like, drink, 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 and they put down a fucking like shelled candy, whatever we decided to call, like, in front of you.
Around. Candied shell.
Candy shell. It's just like, all right, drink.
I'm kind of on duty right now. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I could. Gotta keep my wits about me.
Ceylon,
Is
do
this just gonna
it!
be everybody's gonna be
I don't
drunk
know.
except Krieg, and I'm the only one who's gonna remember anything?
Shut up! There's so much to do.
Are you telling me Krieg's not taking the shots when the frog pays for extra shots? He's like, take one with me, take one with me.
So
Both of us.
I've got a little bottle right next to me that they can't see, so I just conveniently pour it into the bottle. So it looks like I'm getting drunk, but I'm not actually drinking it.
Kim's gonna go over and try to peer pressure Ceylon. She just stumbles over with a drink in her hand. She's like, pretty bird lady, drink it.
Oh, I don't know. And I like look around. It's like, well, if the audience demands of me,
Drink, drink, drink.
Everybody in
your
the whole
brother.
place just drink, drink, drink.
oh, everybody look at this. And like I attempt to just like hork it all the way back. Yeah. Let's
All right, Krieg, one more 20-sider for me. Let's see how well you can pretend to get drunk without getting drunk. Tough choice,
Okay.
Krieg. Okay, so here's your choice. You can store your booze, but somebody's gonna see you do it, and you're gonna lose a little, like, reputation. It's just like, come on, you're behind the counter, everybody's having a good time, but you're not drinking? Or you can gain extra reputation. I'll give you 1 point, as though this was a 20 for yourself. Not, because if Krieg rolls a natural 20, he gets 2, but if he rolls a 1, he gets, loses 2. But I'll give you 1 right here if you get hammered.
Kind of need that one, so I'll take that.
Drink, drink, drink,
For the people,
drink.
Krieg, yes.
Like, I think people just start like showing up here too. Like a lot of the crew, like everybody's just in here. Give me a montage. Give me your guys' hangover montage. What one scene do you remember happening in here?
Pim literally calls Patagon and makes him come to the bell. And it's just this like wonderful scene of them like drunkenly stumbling around trying to pretend like they're dancing. And then Pim just like falls on her face, and then Patagon trips and falls on his butt, and then we're just like both passed out on the floor for a minute.
Absolutely.
I definitely
Howl
have
cast.
that.
Well, go ahead. No, it's all you.
It's just, I definitely remember taking the mic and singing like "I Got Friends in Low Places" kind of stuff, and everybody just like, yeah, that's definitely.
I like Chris Gaines better.
It was a great era, but it's not in my register.
He
Not
had
in my
a soul
register.
patch.
It's not the ivory tower. Come on now. Yeah, soul patch. Yeah,
Standing
soul.
outside the fire, and then somebody just starts crying. Like, you just see a bunch of frogs with their heads down on the table crying.
Yes, that's exactly what I want. Yes, emotions rife. Let them
Our
loose.
home burned down.
No, but we're all in low places.
Gosh, shit, my life sucks.
Sign the form. Citizen Emergency Response Team.
It's just a giraffe slow dancing with truffles. Yeah, Howl, what's the memory you remember?
I cast telekinesis on myself, floated myself upside down above my new frog friend, chugged a second candied shell, and spent like half an hour just dumping pitchers of water on him and all his frog friends.
Yeah, they're just like loving it. And Krieg, what happened?
I'd say Krieg starts a bar fight and then gets a prison tattoo. It's not well done, and it's kind of done with like a shitty paperclip or something and a lighter, so it's
Mai's drunk
there.
too, over in the corner, giving him a stick and poke tattoo.
So I think, and everybody in the chat, you guys know that this event has happened. So fill out the other things for me if you could. So like we have that moment where the light fades, like completely, and then
We wake up in the Sickened Sea right next
you
to it.
literally wake up in the swamp. Like you literally wake up in a swamp with a frog next to you. Hey, how did we get here, guys?
Frog and Howl are just kind of cuddling together at one point.
He's my best friend now.
Oh my god.
Okay, question: did Truffles get drunk?
Oh, definitely. Truffles was just fucking really having a time with the giraffe.
Well then, we're here now. Just gonna immediately change out of the dirty suit into a new suit, because never again.
That's why you had the apron. You just take the apron off, like perfectly pristine.
Alright.
I think
So-
the first thing Ceylon's gonna do is like puke, like her pellet, to just get everything out of her system, like she always does after a ruckus night.
Oh, absolutely. So like, yeah, you can like throw it all up. You guys can have like, you guys are all gonna have a hangover, but it's not terrible.
Im's face
Eh,
down in the swamp, barfing. Just like
Hello.
around her, just bleh.
Gonna
Can
hand
I
you a
take
little
a
snack. Make it a hair of
Bees
the
candy
dog.
to get rid of the hangover.
Ooh. Spicy.
Do we think bees candy cures hangovers? Yeah, sure, we can try it.
Okay.
Give me a 6-setter.
And what's the number I want to avoid?
Toast
5
culture
is the
trade
number
discard
that
item. Be positive
makes it
candy.
so nothing happens.
Okay, I want anything but a 5.
God,
It's always a 5. They
Oh my
always
God.
roll a 5.
That's dumb.
It's dumb, but it's just become such a fun running gag.
Oh, I tried. Anyways, so I'm feeling better.
Yeah, it's like, and this is like the map on the screen is basically where you guys are looking, and it smells not like I don't know if you guys think, because I know some people like the smell of like oil and gasoline, but like I don't know if you guys are even used to those smells. Like it definitely smells like that stuff.
I'd say it's something new, but not unpleasant just yet. At least that's me.
Are you guys in a boat? Are you guys just like sleeping on the dry land next to this? What? Like, where are we at right now?
I would imagine Pim would know since she's the explorer here, right?
I passed out half in the swamp, half out of the swamp. So I would say we're all just kind of like, we're camping on like the dry next to the swamp. And I would say maybe we are here because our frog friend was like, let's go to the closest place where there's a bunch of water. And we were like, let's go to the swamp. And now here we are in the swamp.
Swamp. Swamp.
Alright, but like, do you guys like have a boat here, or you guys just did you swim out here? How did you get
I would
here?
say we have a rowboat.
Oh, yep, okay.
Ceylon, steal a rowboat, is that what you're saying?
I'm working on my cardio, you know? So rowing, getting into it.
Yeah, it's like the fog's just like, yeah, I said something, and you see him like look in the boat, and he rifles around, and he pulls up his like lotion thing, and he says, "Oh," and he shows you all like the bottom of the label. It says "Made in Dyad," but out of the best algae in the world from the Neverglades. It's like, I think we were after lotion.
Ah.
And it's just
Well-
like, oh, go ahead.
Now what? Howl, you can get us home, right?
Hey, did you just think I can get us home? I don't
Yeah.
go outside, man.
But you've got the guns and the tattoos.
The guns are fun. The tattoos, I don't know where they came from. And number 3, Mr. Frog Friend, did you find the lotion you needed? And I guess 4, do you know where we are?
He looks around and he's just like, well, based on the smell, the giant mushrooms, the constant amount of terror I'm in right now, I'm gonna guess we're in the Sickened Sea.
Sick.
You explain to me why you're in a constant amount of terror.
This place is said to be the most dangerous place in the world. Like, we're warned never to go all the way down the river. That's why the Guardians are in place, to keep us safe from this place.
Oh.
And we thought it was a good idea to come here because
We're never
Because
gonna
My
what-
die.
arms are
Lotion.
really scaly. I was getting really scaly.
okay, well we can't have that now, can we?
Well, it seemed like a good idea last night.
I mean, I believe you. I bet I thought it was dope. But now we got to figure out how to get home in a rowboat.
How did we get down here in a rowboat?
Drunk power?
Magic.
My vote's on drunk power.
Yeah. The power of will.
It's just like how they got here is one of those like footage missing.
Nobody knows, and at the end of the movie, it explains.
Right? It's just like, that means we're gonna have to come up with it by the end of this game, how you guys got down here.
We were carried on the back of a giant sea turtle. That wasn't Paul.
Shit. I'm not ready for there to be 2 of them.
What about the crab? That ate crabber.
Oh, he's on the waterfall. He's in the key, like he's here. You can see him
that's
right
how
on the
we
map.
got
It's this guy.
down to this part safely, but how we got in here as another story.
It's like, I'm cool with you guys. Like, you guys look at the little rowboat that you got, and it's covered in like kites from Soki's like engineering room, and just all over Soki's like workshop, and just a bunch of notes that say IOU.
Aw.
Now we can whip it up together. Nah, I'm sure it's gonna work. Oh yeah. The
It's like,
confidence
I think
of all of
what
this.
if hear me out. Hear me out.
Oh,
hear
I'm
me out.
already in.
Okay. What if? And this is Frog guy. I think his name is just Friend. This is Friend talking. It's like, guys, what if we put a bunch of kites on a rowboat and take it right over the edge?
Perfect. I know where to get a bunch of kites. They're at my factory in somebody else's office.
I know where to get a rowboat.
Oh, sick. Wait, where are you getting the rowboat?
Well, you see, someone had left it there. There's these rags and bones in there, so I'm not sure where it came from, but it was just there. So I just kind of took all the rags and the bones out of it.
The idea
What?
of stealing the riverman's boat or the ferryman's boat and attaching a bunch of kites to it.
It's canon.
I was so drunk, I didn't put two and two together. Plus, I've never seen the man, so how did I know he was real?
It's a nice boat.
Yeah, it's just like you guys. It just flashes through what you guys went through, and there's one flash of you guys starting to go over the waterfall in this boat, and the kite, like all the kites that you guys have attached. I did air quotes. I'm not sure you guys could hear that. To it, it's just like you 5, 6, if you count truffles, like flying kites while sitting in this boat, not tied to anything. The boat just goes completely over the edge, bounces off one of the fucking lippy crabs, bounces even further, manages to land you guys perfectly in the water, and slowly arrives, like drops you guys off here, asleep.
Everyone's just cheering and.
Everyone's passed out by the time they land back in the boat. Just
Stuck the landing.
there's also an IOU waiting for the ferryman.
Yeah, just Sharon just like looks. He shows up. He's just like, "What the fuck?"
I left a drink there for him too.
Oh.
It's just, why? It's like, I've seen a picture of like curdled Baileys as a drink that's supposed to look like zombie brains, which is why I keep like coming back to it as just like ew.
But we don't
Alright.
remember this now. It will happen later. So as far as we know right now, we have no idea what happened.
We're just here.
Exactly where we wanted to be.
All right.
But why?
So, did we find the lotion?
Definitely not yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, while we're here, I guess we might as well get the lotion for friend.
It's just like, I would love the lotion actually. Well, I mean, the ingredients to the lotion. You guys, he just like stops and thinks. I'm gonna roll a 20-sided here. Friend's like, yeah, we decided, like, I think I figured out the rest of it. Like, all I need is the algae. It's just like, it's super silky. Doesn't leave my skin oily.
I'd be happy to help you manufacture that and sell it for you, with you.
Absolutely. Well, we'll have to see if this person who originally invented it is still alive and in the silver thimble instead of in dyad. But I'm sure it's fine.
Don't worry about
Who
it,
cares
though.
about copyright?
Hey, nothing happened. We've got
Do
lawyers
you
for
want
that.
the
it's fine.
rights to this lotion, friend?
I would love, to be a rich frog.
I can make this person go away.
And I can help you make the lotion.
And Fish Tinger will slap their name on it, so there's like a brand to it that you already know, and maybe we can make some of that money back from the housing that I just spent.
Friend and Krieg, lotion for frogs. Sponsored by Fishtinger.
Perfect.
That is a
We'll
great
make
ring
sweet
to it.
billboards. We'll put your froggy face on the biggest billboard in the city, right on top of Mega City 1.
I'm here for it.
You'll get 49 and I'll get 51 and it'll be great.
He's very excited. Friend's just like, okay, where do we start? And he's like looking around. Friend has absolutely no weapons. For the record.
Howl has weapons. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna summon my hand cannon and give it to friend.
Oh shit.
Oh, I
I'm
feel like
gonna-
that's a really bad idea.
I'm gonna roll right now just to see how.
Immediately drops it right into the fucking swamp, and it gets.
Oh
sucked
no,
up.
don't be silly. Hey Pim, you get shot by friend.
God fucking damn it.
This escalated
You shoot
so
him in
quickly.
response?
Well, now this is kind of like Howl shooting me, so we're fucking even.
Oh,
Don't worry,
a
Warlord
one.
made it a 1. So oh, so
Ah.
much fun. Hey Pim, don't worry about that shot. It didn't do any damage, like physically, and like you feel the weight of it, like oof, and it knocks you on your back, almost like you had like a bulletproof vest on situation. But you guys like go to check on Pim, obviously, correct?
Of course.
Correct.
Pim, your communicator's broken. Like just straight up destroyed.
Well,
I'm gonna turn into a pirate queen now.
That's
Maybe.
weird, yeah.
I hope so. What happens?
As long as you stay close to everybody else, nothing.
Oh, I can fix this perfectly. I'm just gonna. You can just wear me as a backpack, and nothing bad will happen.
Sweet. Sit on my shoulders. You can use my antlers as like holders, and we're good to go.
Perfect. Problem solved.
Done deal.
You guys see friend like currently like throwing the gun between from one hand to the other. He's like, "Oh no, I had no idea."
I'll snap my fingers and the gun goes away. Like, man, should have given you a smaller one. I'm sorry.
This guy didn't mean it. How was I had no idea. It's just like, you see him just like, just put his hands in his pockets. He's just like, I'm just gonna.
Hey,
Should I-
Ceylon, can you reach anybody at the moment?
Oh, good idea. Like gonna reach for my bag that had like kind of like a perfection game board full of little crystals, and that's what I was like tuning the emergency response thing. And like I think I've been dropping those crystals the entire night all throughout, so I only have like 2 little ones, and they are just like emergency boys. So I can hand those to like Krieg and Pim, that way they can like have a tighter connection, maybe just like add an extra meter to them kind of vibe. But yeah, let me just kind of phone in like, hey, back to Patagon, like, so, and I'm just gonna roll and see how that.
Oh, it was a natural 20. Yeah.
Oh, we got
yeah.
it, oopsie doopsie. And like, I assume Patagon still has their hangover as well. But we're coming in too loud and clear for him. But like,
Yeah,
let's go, Bobber.
absolutely. Like, you can reach back there and like, who's on the boards instead of Patagon, because they don't like to talk as other players.
Rixie, I guess.
And it's like it's just Peanuts, just like, oh shit, Bobber. Sorry, everybody. One moment while we watch this ad.
Do you like that sound? Neither do I. But do you know who does? Krieg Fernex. He cooperated with the enslaving and imprisoning of flamingos. Do you really want Silver Thimble to be represented with such a horrendous image? With Bobber, you won't have to worry about that. You'll be able to rest easy having a mayor that has been successful in his entrepreneurial endeavors, and he will bring that same passion and drive to Silver Thimble. Rebuilding a stronger future today. I am Bobbert and I approve this message.
Still funny every single time. But yeah, Peanut picks up and he's just like, Ceylon, is that you?
Hey.
Been
All
3
right.
days. Where are you?
It's been 3 days, Ceylon.
We're out on a mission. It's gonna be good.
If you see Blue out, who's all with you?
We got. Pick me up. Can you pick me up? You see. Who can you see? What do we got? All right. Ready, set. 3, 2, 1. Okay. You got it? That's me trying to focus.
Are you trying to video call him?
Ceylon, you're talking to me through a telephone receiver that's based on crystals. We haven't
picking
invented
up?
FaceTime yet.
Are you getting it? Okay, but like close your eyes, like your mind's eye. Do you see me? Do you see
Ceylon,
us?
Ceylon,
Look at him. He's so cute.
Who's us,
Hey.
Ceylon? Ceylon, who's with you? Like we're missing a lot of people.
Oh.
Pick you up
Closer.
in what? The airship is in the tree in the arboreal wilds. Like, and sorry, I named it. I said the wrong. The airship is stuck in the trees. It's like never let a drunk sept fly the airship. It's just like, the diving bell, well, it didn't burn down. You definitely hear the air quotes there. It's got some fire damage.
On the roof, yeah!
Yes, you did start a fire on the roof. We
I got
do.
friends. Hello, places.
It's absolutely okay. Yes.
Yeah. Burn it down the house. Anyways, yeah, so we got like Krieg here. We got the mayoral candidate. What's up? And we got
Whoa.
him. And how you want to say hi? There you go. Everybody say hi. Just like holding it up. Like, do you hear that? That's us.
And Howl, and don't forget him.
So what's the plan, boss? Was emergency team strike go? Yeah, got it. I got like 72 signatures for like team leaders. So yeah, that's right. I'm killing it these days.
Oh, okay, absolutely. So you have Howl, Pim, Krieg, Ceylon, and Truffles. All right.
Don't forget, friend.
The friend's like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
here.
don't forget friend.
Friend.
Who's friend?
They're the phone
He's a
maker.
frog.
Then you just hear like the biggest sigh.
It's so bizarre that he's a frog. Awesome.
Well, I can't speak for him. He's a frog.
I am a frog. And with that, like he's just like, all right, okay, all right. And where are you?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take like out a little snacks, and feel like take a little bit. We're can look at us. Can you find us? Hone in.
In the swamp.
We're in the swamp.
We're in the
Is that
swamp.
the mushroom?
Swamp.
What
The
did you say
swamp
we
is
were
very-
again, friend?
Friend's just like, well, I suspect that we are definitely somewhere in the Sickened Sea. Where exactly might be the trickier thing. Are any
Tell
of you
them that, Ceylon.
navigators?
Tell them that.
I
Just one
am
DC.
a navigator.
It's like, all right.
So, like half covered in muck, just like.
Okay, I'm gonna blow on it, and then you pick us up. Like, can you get a full? Like, I got a strong link here, but yeah, maybe like you're not seeing the metadata that's getting sent. Maybe
No,
you
no,
don't.
no, I-
remember
Right click
that-
on it. Right click on it. Just
Can
find
Pim
it.
use delve to kind of like pinpoint a location?
Yeah, give me a 20 setter, Pim.
Okay.
The airship is in a tree somewhere, Ceylon. You can't come get us.
The airship being in the tree
that
makes me
belt?
very angry. I have put a lot of money into that fucking thing. I successfully delved.
So, with the successful delve, you realize two things are going on here. A, like the mushrooms, like, are both huge and go on quite a ways. Like your delve hits a hard cutoff at a certain point. Like the further west it goes west, it goes west, and then just like there's a solid line where you can't pick up anything past that line. And then back to the east a little bit, you are feeling structures. Like you are aware that you can even see them here. I'll move you here. Like out here is an incredibly tall like tower that appears to be made of metal. You guys have a boat as well.
What if we just get higher and then you'll find us? Because you'll like go wah. You'll get us.
There appears to be some kind of like a tall tower structure thing
Yeah.
to the east. And then there's a dead zone to the west?
Didn't we run into some crabs or something from this area that tried to take a ship full of batteries from us?
Ooh,
I heard of him.
I don't.
I was
Yes,
fish
the
game.
mantis shrimp. They live up near the Keening.
Yeah.
Like, are you near the Keening?
Pim? I looked down.
We're somewhere between a dead zone and a giant tower, and there's a shite ton of mushrooms.
Peter's just like, okay. So giant tower. I think Pim's idea might be correct. I think Ceylon might be correct. Try to get as high as you can. We don't have any.
Shouldn't be too hard.
It's just like, you said you saw a giant tower. Is that correct? Anything else about it? Is it close?
Can I like try to receive any signals coming from the tower? It's like, hold on, let me try to tune into it.
It's definitely not that kind of tower. Okay. You can try. We can say that you do try for sure, but you don't pick up anything.
Gotcha. Yeah.
We seem to be like smack dab in the middle. But we can head towards the tower and maybe climb the tower. And then we'll just wave our underwear up in the sky and maybe you'll see us as you're passing by.
I am legally
the
unable to do
airstrip you
that.
get out of the tree.
because-
Wave your aprons.
Okay, we're putting a search party together to come get you. We'll get the airship out as soon as we can. We're gonna call the people down in happenstance.
Don't you scratch that ship.
I will not be blamed for any of this. There's still a party going on in the Undercity.
You're the best! Yes!
It's just like, ugh. And it's just
Nothing's
like,
ever
get to
gonna
that
get
tower
down.
and call me back. And it's just like, stay safe. And make sure, above everything else, if you guys could just do me one solid, make sure you guys as communicators are safe. Keep yourselves safe, everybody. I don't need anybody, becoming something else.
Peanut, I broke my communicator. I mean, Howl gave a frog that shot me and then broke communicator.
Don't worry, I fixed it.
It's fine. I got her. See, stable, boom, jump, just like that. It's cool. Why would she ever go further away from me? No, we got this.
I'm gonna tie myself to everybody.
It's like, you just hear the biggest sigh again.
You're the best around.
Is there any wild animals in the vicinity?
Roll me a 20-sider. Okay. I think there can either be no, you don't sense anything, or yes, you sense something, but it's not immediately gonna respond to wild celebrity.
I'll go with no then.
You guys
First up.
boat, the boat rocks as something swims underneath it. And Friend's just like, well, looks like we got some time. Do you guys want to help me get some algae? I don't know what it looks like. And you see him leaning over and skimming the top of this water. And to us, it is just oil, but it is a thick black consistency. It looks like it's just oil. It's a thick black consistency, but you know how iridescent oil is in water in our world? It's that, but on an extreme scale. Also, most of these mushrooms are teal.
Oh no. Oh.
Hal,
But
have
yeah,
you seen anything like this before? So he looks down at whatever we're floating on.
I don't think this is water. This is... Friend, is this... You consider this water? This is your jam?
Oh no, this is terrible. It stinks.
Okay. I was judging for a second, but hey, to each their own, right? To answer your question, what's happening, I don't know where I am. I gave a frog a gun. That may have been a mistake, but I'll probably do it again later today.
Him immediately beams squinty eyes at Howl.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Eh.
Friends just like looks over at Howl. Wink. And I'll shoot her again.
You want to die, Frog?
I mean, eventually. But,
If I
like,
give you a
we
gun
all
again, I'm
eventually
setting
wanna go.
ground rules. No shooting any of us.
I didn't even know that's how you shoot a gun. Nobody's ever handed me a gun. I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh, dude, okay, I got you. And I summon the hand cannon, but I don't give it to him. I just show him the workings of how it works. We're gonna learn this time. That's the mistake that I made last time. And then I hold up my damaged hand.
Oh yeah, roll me a 20-sided. Let's see how well, like, and don't worry, even if you roll a 1, it just means you did terrible at showing him how to use a gun. It is a 4. He doesn't get it. Like, you must be a terrible shooting instructor. Like, he just does not understand it to save his life. Like, every time you think he's got it, he starts to grab the gun, and basically immediately wraps his finger on the trigger and points at one of your friends.
That's okay, that's fair. I'm not a very good teacher. I know that. But we'll keep working on it. You got it. Friendo, you got it.
It's just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure one day I am actually going to be able to kill somebody with this.
Oh, I don't doubt that for a second. I'm gonna make a killing machine out of you one day.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Never mind. What is said right here is we get a reap and sow. So he gets it. He 100% learns how to, like, how that gun works. Now here's the 20. Alright, that's the 20. Howl, you train him how a gun works. He gets it. Exactly. His next attack is going to be perfect. It's going to be spot on. You want to know what that 1 was?
I guess so.
No. Don't worry, Chris. Like, it's too slow. I'll go back to changing it. That 1 is, like, you see, like, the camera sees him open, like, a little, like, target. Like, he has a little, like, page on, and it's just like, your target describes Pym to a T. He's an assassin trying to kill Pym.
Oh my god.
They snap my fingers and make the gun go away.
You don't know that.
Ah!
You don't know he's an assassin trying to kill Pym. We know that.
I hate
That this is
Frog.
all an act.
Most wanted. No.
He's the wanted again.
Damn it! It's coming back to haunt me.
Is it signed by Pym? Like, do we?
And it's just like, hey, could you sign this? Just like,
Ah!
Well, I doubt there's any algae living in this oil, whatever this is, so we should move forward to keep looking for it.
roll me a 20-sided, Krieg. For sure. Okay, so you see the swamp does get more here. It does get more mushroomy and stuff if you go further east. Like, you can go into the mushrooms. It's a little bit more dry land, but it is very much like the Everglades situation here. Like, you will constantly see, like, snakes and stuff dangling from trees, but you do see more, like, life stuff. Yo, man, I know. Like, but you see, like, more dry land, more life, and, like, the oil rig is more to your east. But you guys are aiming for the oil rig. That is, like, the goal. Like, at least for right now. But the algae, you can see some of it growing more to the left. Or more to the, west.
Well,
If you guys want to complete Friend's mission is most certainly over here. Which I will tell to you all is incredibly close to the edge.
So I've been told I can make a lot of money by selling this lotion. So I would like to make a lot of money by selling this lotion. So I would
And
like
I
to
think
head.
I'm branding it, so yeah.
We're gonna head for the algae. Oh, I vote for the algae, of course. Everyone else can voice their opinions as well.
I mean, we
Ceylon.
came all this way for lotion, so I'm with you.
Okay.
I like to we gotta. Yeah, I mean, what's more adventure? We're already here. Might as well.
Adventure.
Can I I not noticing how dirty I've gotten, but then seeing just how sticky the oil is. I'd like to pluck a feather and kind of dip it to see if maybe just slicks off or not. I don't want to get too dirty. I don't want to be unpresentable.
For the most part, this stuff is sticky like tar. It gets really on you. Basically, could get on everybody. Not to the point where you couldn't move in it, but I keep thinking of it like an oil spill. But you did just dip your feather in and stuff. So give me a 20-sided. Let me see you research in this.
Oh.
All right, so tough to. It looked like that one for a second. Krieg almost got a vote. Okay, so would you like to learn a little bit about it, just the stuff that you would be able to visually see from it, or would you like to learn a little bit more and Friend gets a little bit closer to his mission?
Both are learn. Sorry.
Oh, the first one is learn a little bit. The second one's learn a lot. But while you're distracted learning some stuff, Friend's gonna be doing some stuff in the background.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna learn more because this is about my physical appearance. Yeah, no, I am very focused.
God damn it, Ceylon.
I don't want to get sticky. Also, no, can't even.
That's the moment we see Friend just eyes constantly shifting back and forth to Pim while he's holding the hand cannon. But he knows right now is not the moment. He can see that. But Ceylon, you learn a couple of things. A, this is not how would Ceylon learn this stuff? This stuff is not flammable. You don't become more flammable when you're covered in this oil. You guys could literally take a flamethrower to this, it would not burst into flames. That is not the kind of thing we're dealing with here. But Ceylon, this stuff has a resonance to it.
Whoa.
It's muffled. It sounds like a song played in another room. But that room also has a lot of really good installation. You can hear that a song is playing, but you can't identify anything about the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's a rainy day, but also there's construction on the other side, lo-fi hip-hop. Yeah. Nice.
It's super muffled. Literally the sound of people breathing is too loud. The sound of yourself breathing is too loud. The sound of your heartbeat is too loud. It's blocking off the sound. But something is resonating. And Nika, can you give me a 100-sided die, please? I don't know which one of you has it, but apparently in the boat there was a hammer. Just a hammer. Nothing magical about it. I think it's a claw hammer, though. Just in case anybody was wondering.
Probably stole it from Leo. Or we just
Not Forgiven's favorite hammer.
steal it from Silky again.
There's an IOU where that was too.
The IOU actually just looks like a hammer.
You see, there was a reason we needed the hammer. We don't remember what it was, but there was a distinct reason. Alright, so we're heading towards our algae over on the left. What would we... just on the way there, or is something gonna jump out at us again?
Oh, so you guys are on your way west, absolutely. As you guys are like going down there, like, and it does become still gross, but more like natural. You do hear a voice call out and just say, "Stop there." And you see like a group of manatee people is the best way to phrase it. Like, and they're both not as big as you would expect. Like, when I say manatee people, you're probably picturing people the size of manatees.
I was picturing people-sized manatees.
I was just picturing the face.
But like, yeah, so like you are surrounded by them, and you do see each one of them is holding in their hands like what looks like a torch, or what look like fire somehow. Like this guy has like a full-on staff, he's holding like a sorcerer. This guy's holding 2 sticks. This guy's just got a torch. This guy's hands are dripping fire.
Tea
Oh, and that
people!
looks cool.
They're just like, "What are you doing in our lands?"
It was kind of an accident, but now we're looking for some algae?
You see them all look back and forth at each other. "The shipment's not due for 6 more months."
Aw.
Well, you see, Dyad is no more, so I came to have you redirect the shipment.
Oh, wait, what happened to Dyad?
Giant fire salamander blew it up, and now it's a giant half fire, half water swamp.
Oh, you can't really trust salamanders though. And this guy like
Yeah.
comes up closer to you.
I'm Krieg, because I hand him a business card.
And he takes the business card. He's like, "I'm Ember."
Nice to meet you, Ember. You would like to redirect the shipment to the silver thimble, and then we can continue to recreate said lotion and continue business.
Absolutely. So, okay. And we need further information from, it says right here. What's a good name of a frog that owned a makeup business? It's like, do you have, just like, we had a contract with Becky. Any of you Becky?
I'm gonna
Becky
nudge
is-
friend.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna nudge friend to pretend he's Becky.
Yes, I am Becky. You know what? No, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna make that a 20. She's like, "Yeah, I'm Becky," and they 100% believe him. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, absolutely, you are." You see him pull out an ID and he flashes at him. You guys never see the ID because it's a 20, but then he closes it back up and puts it away. And they're like, "Yep, all right, absolutely, Becky. we have you down for a shipment next in the next 6 months. Do you guys need to we can give you what we have today if you have the means of transportation.
We've got a rowboat.
That's gonna be. Is this it? This is the size you guys have? Alright.
Oh, if you've got some wood or something, we have a hammer and we can make the rowboat bigger. Doesn't have to be wood, just have to be building materials. We can make it bigger.
He looks at the rowboat as like a hand pulls it, like a ghostly hand pulls itself off of it and reaches out. It's just like, I don't think we want to mess with this. But if you think you can like modify it, that looks like a custom job to me.
Maybe we could just make some rafts and tow it.
Ooh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Won't have to get dirty.
He's just like, he lays a map down for you. He's like, show me, and it's like, it is quite an old map of Seasonal. It doesn't have the center islands of when Silver Thimble showed up. And he's just like, you're from near Dyad. Show me on the map how far away you are.
Pim, you're the navigator.
Okay. So right over here. I can't make the thingy happen. But
That's fine.
I'm pinging it.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
And he nods. He's just like, okay. He taps the side of his face because he doesn't have a nose or a chin. And he's just like, we can give you the early shipment of algae. It's already been paid for. Becky here is quite generous. But how can we transport this back? Do you have means of coming and getting it? And I think Peanut cuts in. He's just like, no!
Yes.
The airship's in a tree.
Whoa. Calm down. Tune him lower.
We've got a sub somewhere.
Oh, please walk me through that one.
So you see the sub goes over the waterfall.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep,
Perfectly
that's where that story ends right there.
Plus it's got wings, so it's perfectly fine. Remember?
I think it's a mass situation, and you guys were in a magical boat. You in Death's boat. But yeah, I'll take the sub over that waterfall. Fuck yeah. Fuck it up.
Heights. Like, it worked once. More. Just need more.
I mean, it's not like...
tie some kites to it.
Yeah.
Right? We just don't tell Leo or Cole anything, and then they'll be perfectly fine. Royce will never know.
Yeah. I mean, he could. He's cool. He's down.
You blew it up one time and Royce had a full-on personality change.
Correction, I didn't do that. Someone else did.
Wasn't
This
me.
is just Peanut talking to you guys through the comms.
Me?
Like, they look you guys up and down, and I think this one in the back right here, his name is Kindling, looks at the guns and stuff. No, actually, because Howl's here. He looks up and down. He looks up and down Howl's like tattoos, and he's just like, "Why do you have the winding path tattooed on yourself?"
The winding what now? Come again?
It's like, isn't that the winding path? And like everybody like turns and looks at like people like just multiple manatees like come up and like look at him.
Oh my
It's
god,
just
am I god of the manatee people?
Not a god of the manatee people. Oh, 1 second.
It's like,
What
what's
about
that
King?
tattoo? Am I a god? I love that.
That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you're for it.
I think they're just like, what? God, no. Like, I mean, not to us. You might be somebody might worship you over there.
Get the fuck out of here. Really?
I mean, I've never seen the path like so laid out on a person before. It's just like,
Where does it lead?
it's like, well, the path doesn't lead anywhere. The path. And it's just like, I'm sorry. This is Kendall is just like, from what I've heard, the path doesn't actually lead anywhere so much as it contains. It must be walked. That is what the furbolgs say with their wagons.
So walk the winding path. I'm a furbolg god. And where can I find them?
In the rotted land, the fetid land. And it was like, oh, I think the first one's just like, to the west. And it's just like, past those lines, and like, you guys will see just like, it's basically the background of this, of just where the mushrooms and the trees start getting huge. And they start becoming like red oak size trees. But like, imagine if a red oak was way, 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 way bigger. Like, you guys thought the word tree was a big deal, was a big tree. Like, these trees are like rival that size. And they're next to each other. It's like, surely you've met some of the furbolg. Wonderful people. Spend a lot of time in their wagons.
I haven't met a single furbolg ever.
How about you, Pim? You get around.
Hey! Watch your mouth.
sorry. Cass isn't here to stop me, so.
Fucking Krieg out here slut shaming. Just fucking out of nowhere. Just
Hey,
little
I'm
lizard in
riding
the
her,
boat,
so what's
just like
fine.
salute.
Did you ever fuck one of those furball things?
You
do we
have met a
actually know
furball.
any? Is it Clovis?
Yeah, Clovis is a furbolg.
I have seen one around, and so have you.
I will take your word for it.
You know, really, really big guy, covered in mushrooms.
Nicholas?
No, the other one.
Oh, I haven't met him yet.
Doesn't he have mushrooms on him?
Oh shit, no, Howl wouldn't have met him because he was supposed to be in that game, but then we had to call him out of it. He does have mushrooms on him. But so yeah, they tell you that, like, oh, Tinder's just like, from what I've heard, and like, I'm no like deep follower of the path, but you might want to head over there. Not too far. You get into weird territory if you go too far. And they all just look back and forth and kind of shudder at the same time.
Weird territory.
I don't think I like that shutter. I saw that.
It's just like, well, if you go too far, you end up at the Bleeding Mountains.
That sounds
Yeah,
And
bad.
like,
Sounds
they all
terrible.
just kind of like look out in the distance, and it's just like, it's too much. But anyway, if we're all doing business here, might I offer you a business solution to this?
Business.
I think we could help you get home if you can help us with something. You see, we
What
are
is it?
about out of fire. Like, our collection here is dwindling down. And normally, we'd reignite our torches on our collections at the... You must have seen it. The giant tower with a flame shooting out of the top. You must have seen it. But something has taken up residence in there. And if you
Okay.
could, they see Howl's weapons because they were going to look at his weapons and then they saw the tattoos. It's just like, if you could use those weapons to clear them out, as they have very similar things of their own.
You said
Replenish our fire
residence
source.
or resonance?
Residence.
A residence, like a squatter kind of situation?
It's like, it's not their home, but it's not ours either.
Okay.
And
Tim's
you
just
guys
staring at her gun as Howl's weapons have been mentioned like a bajillion times, and she's just sitting here holding this massive shotgun.
Oh
like,
yeah, oh, absolutely.
Aw.
Like, they notice yours too, for sure. Like, all of you. They're like, okay, yeah, fuck it. Hire these people to clear that out.
she's just like standing in the background kicking rocks. Like,
What about mine?
nobody gives a shit about me anymore.
It's
Friend's
the biggest
holding his-
shotgun ever, but no.
It's like, it's kind of hard to take you seriously with a fucking gecko draped over your shoulders, like a fucking shawl.
He is the ultimate accessory, okay? That is the
I'm
potential mayor
expensive.
we're talking about.
So it's just like,
Okay.
if you can go in there, get us something, like, get the fire going. It's just like, that place has been around forever, so be very careful. But, yeah, or we can just gather up algae here. That could be the rest of the game. You guys just want to, like, gather algae? I'm cool.
No, we gotta go murder something.
Yeah,
That
they can
seems-
ship it to us. Yeah, we'll bring the sub back. There's just that'll have do it in post.
Well, I don't mind going and helping you out with your little problem. If you're willing to help.
Absolutely, they'd be willing to help. They think they have an idea of how to get you home, but it requires the fire for them to do it.
Air balloon.
Ooh, hot
Right,
air
so do
balloon.
we just come the way we came, I guess?
Yeah,
It's
head-
like, yeah, you must
tower.
have seen it.
I'm assuming it's a big tower with a flame on the top.
It is the big tower with a flame on the top.
Let's go there.
So, yeah, you know what? They're all just like, cool. And you see them just like slink back towards the mushrooms, just to like, what are the chances? It's just like they'll never make it past the door.
What'd you say about a door?
Don't worry. It's guarded. Lots of guys with those, like pointing to you guys' guns.
Don't worry, he's a god. Howl's got this.
I absolutely have this. I will absolutely do whatever my flock needs.
No doubt, no doubt. Flock hype.
We're not furbolgs. As the ship like goes away, we don't worship you.
God your
Yeah.
way through this, Howl. God your way through it.
They'll come around. It's fine.
Let's go.
I'll perform a miracle real quick. No worries. I got Friendo.
Shit.
I'm going to teach him about murder.
Friend
Yeah.
wants to learn all about murder.
Teach the assassin frog about murder.
Allegedly.
Howl, where does death come from?
Well, you see, you take the barrel of this here gun and you put it to something's head, and then you got death.
It's like, ah.
Also, I think we left him on a dock. This is his boat, probably.
That would explain the bones.
Death is gonna be, he's gonna be so mad at you guys.
We left an IOU.
My question is, was the reason that the boat was left because he was also drunk that night?
Sure.
Yes.
Him and Silky just got roaring drunk. That's why they're both not there when we go take their stuff, because they're both just getting hammered together.
Soki and fucking Sharon invented like Red Bull and vodka. It's just like they're just fucked up.
Is Rupert there? 'Cause
Can't be
there's
depressed if you're
drinking
drunk.
buddies.
So is this river really deep, or is it just
This-
really high?
How are you testing?
I'm probably
you
got
could-
an oar, I guess. I can see how far down it goes.
It doesn't touch nearly the bottom, and it just gets more and more viscous as you get down. Like, it's kind of the reverse of what you would expect. You know what I mean? Like, you expect like the thicker thing to be floating on the top, but it just like you get it through what feels like coffee cream level of thickness, and then as it goes, it just keeps getting thicker, and eventually you reach like Jello levels. But that's not the ground. That's just like more of those. It's more of the fucking gross, whatever it is, stacked on top of itself.
All right.
This
That-
structure, everybody roll me some 20-sided so I can tell you guys what you find by just like approaching this thing. Fuck all so far. God damn it, Toast!
I don't know what to tell you.
Hit the
Can I roll
ad.
for? Can I roll for truffles before you do that?
Sure. Give me a truffles roll.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on.
Do you like that sound? Neither do I. But do you know who does? Krieg. He cooperated with the enslaving and imprisoning of flamingos. Do you really want Silver Thimble to be represented with such a horrendous image? With Bobber, you won't have to worry about that. You'll be able to rest easy having a mayor that has been successful in his entrepreneurial endeavors, and he will bring that same passion and drive to Silver Thimble. Rebuilding a stronger future today. I am Bobbert and I approve this message.
Alright. Sorry, everybody. I hope you guys are ready for fucking Bobber to be your mayor. Alright, so what did... Krieg.
Hello.
You've heard of this place before. Like, as you get close to it, somewhere in your, like, business things has told you that there is something worthwhile in a place like this. What have you heard? And I need you to know, whatever you've heard, I am going to twist to make it this place really tough for you guys.
Well, this thing seems to have a lot of oil or something. Oil is used for who knows how many different things, but it's usually so it was like worthwhile as in like expensive or just useful to everybody.
It could be either, whatever would have Krieg looking for it, you know? I forgot, like, I couldn't get one with a fucking fire res on top. So there's my little pixelated fire that I love.
Well, you know how they say that's liquid gold, so it was probably something really expensive but not very accessible. So he was looking to try and procure a way into finding the source of whatever it is, be it like a...
Oh, that right
or
there
something.
is plenty. Everything you just said is
Right.
plenty. So as you guys approach this is a refinery. They pumped up something forever ago. Krieg, you have heard many rumors that they used to pump magic directly out of the ground here. Just there's like an ocean of magic. And everybody says magic like that. As though, not the same as like, I can cast magic, but they say magic as though it is a physical thing. when they talk
Okay.
about this. That's what the legends used to be. Well before the Sickened Sea, this was a utopia. They used to pump magic directly out of the ground, and like around the same time that the fetid lands were cursed, and like they don't go deeper into that. Were cursed. The Sickened Sea slowly began to deteriorate, and like common creatures that lived in the swamp became hideous monsters. Like skeletons keep moving under the water. Like under whatever this liquid is, skeletons can be seen walking through it, slithering through it, stomping through it. As though like death is not a release in the Sickened Sea. And I think you guys will notice that the fact that you are on this boat in this water is really fucking like some of it is like parting away. You can see a lot of the layers actively avoiding the boat.
Gus was a genius.
So yeah, in here somewhere was like the means to refine. But now it's like gross, and it's just like you can't hear anything working. You do hear that massive flame on the top of the tower, like just ripping fire. But yeah, that's where we're at. But Krieg thinks you guys can make a ton of money getting in here, by the way.
Hell yeah. Gonna be fucking rich. Who wants to go first? Howl, you got the guns?
Oh, and Krieg, by the way, the story that you get is it's been empty for years and years and years.
Why do you think it looks so run down? There's no one here. It'll be fine. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Why not? You said it's empty, right? It's fine.
Totally.
Right? Yeah, you gotta trust him. Alright, so Howl's gonna be in the lead. The rest of you can just... So Howl, as you guys step off of it, and like you can like you don't have to enter it right now, but like you look in and the whole place is covered in, and I only have this one TikTok to refer to. I'm sure Nika can find it pretty quickly at some point. But like, it's this guy like touching mushrooms, and he puts his finger on this one mushroom, goes flip, 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 and it makes like the sound of like somebody like punching Jello. And like all the walls and stuff are covered with just this like super slimy, like not like black mold, because like that's how like the other ones were looking, and just like dry mushrooms. These are slimy. Everything's slimy here.
Can I have Truffles lick it?
I was gonna say,
For
I wish
science.
he was here.
I think Truffles would just like look at Krieg like, are you sure?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Looks gross. But, you know, that's what B would do, right? Lick everything.
Friend,
Do it
it's just
for
like,
me.
does Truffles succumb to peer pressure? Or does somebody else like look?
I kind of want to
That's
see
the
Truffles
point.
lick it.
He licks it, and then he's just like, one of his eyes go up, and you see him just like, bleh, and just throw everything up, but then just like looks over at Krieg. Krieg, you still have the ranger ability to talk to your pet, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I didn't know if you like took away that much of your ranger.
It cannot speak to you, but it has vaguely senses of your moods and intentions.
Okay. You are definitely getting a warning about this. Like, these mushrooms are dangerous, and you definitely have the like put a mask on situation going.
All right. Well, good news is it won't immediately kill you. Bad news is it's still dangerous, so we probably shouldn't touch too much of it or breathe too much of it in.
Pim's gonna take her bandana off and wrap it around her face.
I think I still have that fox mask from when I went to go see those machine people. I take that and I slap that bad boy on.
Oh, just dressing up as one of the people from Gibbet.
Yeah, for sure works.
Yeah, I'll take it. Ceylon, are you covering your face?
I definitely want to. I don't think I have anything other than like standard issued bedazzled rebreather.
Yeah, the rebreather
got-
works just fine.
Healing blanket I can put over my face.
You guys have two different kinds of rebreathers now, because Leo invented another one. You have one that's just for the air. It does not help you, like, underwater, but it will filter the air for you.
Take that then. Thanks, Leo.
Yeah, job well done.
Yeah, that's better than a small bandana.
Kind of forgot Leo did that, but it was an important part of, like, the Dream Crystal game.
Thanks, Leo.
Alright. So, Krieg, you think, alright, so everybody else, what in here, because the refinery doesn't work. We know that. This thing is hundreds of years old. So we know the refinery parts of this do not work. But there has to be something valuable that we can give as a gift. Now, it can either be, again, a gift to the court or a gift directly to the Marquis. Either one of those. But what's in here that's valuable?
Maybe in the work of the refinery, they have to use some kind of gemstone that, and like the light passes through the gemstone to like purify whatever it was that they were refining. And we need
Purifying crystal prism
that. Yeah,
kind
like
of
a
thing.
purifying prism.
I think like it's like a vacuum creator, because if you're pumping up magic, if that's like thinking about like old tech that they might have had, and if that crystal works like a pump jack, then like maybe it works with like applying like pressure and stuff. Like it takes the sound out of the room and back in and out and in, and that's what actually like pumped the magic up. And maybe I can like see if I can sense it or try to like I don't know, like can I vibe with the goo everywhere and see maybe if we can like find if something's like that?
Did you say the place where the Marquis and the court is at is covered in ash and stuff in the sky? Or is that something else?
The Marquis obsession is like generally covered. It is not covered in ash. The southern parts of it do get rather covered in ash, but not the whole thing. The obsession parts of it, for the most part, stay very clean, and they like keep the streets clean of ash and stuff. The same way you shovel snow, they are like religiously polishing their home.
Maybe this pump crystal vacuum thing can help with that endeavor even more, and we can gift it to the count as a whole.
Yeah, it could cut down on the manpower.
Like a central.
So it still keeps it dark, but not as dirty.
Like that's what powers the central like filtering system of the whole
Yeah, sure, okay. I'm here. Let's see. Okay, so we can either go straight to the top and try to figure out where this fire is, or we can go deeper and try to like figure out how to get your hands on that weird machine.
But Howl's in front, so he's got to pick where we go.
Let's find the gift for our vampire friends first, and then we can handle my flock's troubles.
Friends still like, hey, again, I don't think those manatees worship you, man. But
Listen, by
I'm
the
here
end
for
of
it.
this, they're going to. Thank you, I appreciate that.
It's just like, okay, so there's gonna be like a set of stairs that go down, which is clearly the like, and at this point you are going like underneath that liquid, that viscous liquid. Like you guys are going down below that stuff. So every second that you spend down there, there's definitely that like crinking, like too much pressure outside this machine, giant metal like, and then bangs and pops, and the ever-present sound of the massive fire above.
Fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I mean, this thing's been standing for over 100 years unused, so it shouldn't implode,
Totally fine.
right?
Hey Pim, you see footprints on the ground?
Stop! Footprints.
Roll me a 20-sider. I'm gonna say we're here now.
God damn it!
Man!
Howl,
Okay.
damn it!
Yeah.
It's
Roll the
finally
4,
catching
everybody.
on.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you see... I think what it is you're gonna realize it too late is what's gonna happen here. You see the fact that it looks like there was a platoon. Like you can see that they were moving, like as a small squad. Maybe 9, maybe 12, and they must have been small, whatever they were. They came in here. Not recently, but the fungus hasn't managed to go completely over their footprints, and their footprints definitely had like 3 clawed like insect-like feet. And then we're gonna start seeing them as they like come forward, and you guys see just ants like lumbering at you, and they have their guns in their hands, and they're all about the size of Valentina, for the record. And they have a mix of like what looks like World War I era weapons, and they are just lumbering at you. And yeah, I'm gonna make an attack. Tough choice.
Can I
Okay.
start screaming, for the queen! For the queen!
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Roll me a 20-sider.
Ah! So far, this has
Let's
not
go
been going
20.
very well.
With a success, I can like their tough choice is like as you yell for the queen, they're gonna shoot at you because you're like the loudest. These are most certainly ants taken over by a fungus. Like as they shoot you, like you realize that like they are not shooting well. Like you just you take 2 damage as one of the bullets like wings you. And you've seen Valentina shoot, but they are not acting how Valentina acts when Valentina shoots. These are most certainly like the regular ass ants infected with this.
Great.
Careful, him. I'm still up here.
Oh, don't worry. I'll block the shots.
Well, you could also try shooting them, but
Pim immediately draws her weapon. I'm gonna shoot at the one that shot me.
Absolutely. So, yeah, you know that there's... Well, doesn't seem like there's anything in there, but let's see.
Assuming I'm rolling a 20.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Habop!
16 does it? Yeah, you're shooting them with your big-ass gun?
Sure am.
So, yeah, you blow its head off. Like, just... It shatters. You see the fact that their shell is like nothing inside it. It's like a puffball mushroom situation. You shoot it, and the spores just go up into the air everywhere. Can everybody that's in this room roll me a 20-sider? No, wait, you guys all have rebreathers on.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't have a rebreather?
Oh no! Yes.
Friend.
Oh.
Friend. The
that'll
assassin.
be fine.
Alright, Howl. Your tough choice, because Friend... You see Friend is about to take a big, deep breath in. You can stop him from taking that breath in, but you are going to be shot at immediately by the other ant, or you can just let him take that big, deep breath in.
Oh, I don't know that he's an assassin. I'm gonna try to stop him.
Alright, so you're definitely going to be able to stop him, and let me just roll the attack on you, though. Yep, that one catches you clean, so you're gonna take 4 damage as that one, like, shoots you. But how did you, like, what did you do for Friend? He was about to be, like, yell, oh no, like, big old gasp situation. It's completely, like, we know, as players, that he's faking it. But he is doing a very good job of looking stupid.
So I have my own rebreather on, but knowing that I also have that secondary one, I probably jump over and smash that thing onto Friend's face.
Then you take the bullet right to the back of your shoulder.
don't worry, Howl. I can heal you. Come here. I just need to punch you real quick.
What? Okay, done. I'm gonna let Krieg punch me.
I'm gonna
Didn't
use my.
offer to heal me. You're riding on me.
I was gonna get to you second. His is bigger. The wound hole thing.
He's used to it.
Okay, hold on. I gotta punch my ride first, then I'll punch you. So I'll punch
I'd say
Pim to
that's
heal her
fair.
for 4 HP, and then I'll punch Howl to heal him for 4 HP.
1 second, because I think while you guys... Hey, Ceylon, how do you, A, know that this crystal room that you're looking for is, like, right up ahead, but also you can tell, like, that there's something bigger coming around this corner?
I think, like, I was trying to, because I already kind of understood a little bit of the tar, and yeah, like how it's very muffled, and so I was trying to, like, maybe feel in my fingers a little more of the muffledness, trying to, like, I don't know, like, vibe again, like echolocate kind of thing, and like the dead zone, or just where it gets, like, where all the sound gets absorbed, where it's really getting muffled. I think that's just it. It's just that away, but I don't really have a lot more information, and I have no clue how to deal with, like, the ant boys, because, like, ants don't sound like sound. They sound like, are they? Can I? Do they sound? Because, like, I only know Valentina as, like, more like pheromone and, like, some chitters, but not, like, vibe in that way.
Oh, I think, like, what sounds that you definitely do hear are, you hear a couple more, like, little scrabbly boys.
Oh boy.
Like, no problem about them. Like, those guys, yeah, okay. Terrifying because the little zombie ants, as they come around. This one in the big armor, this
What?
one's a problem. That's your soldier ant.
What?
But
I
yeah,
just
that's what's...
immediately shoot it in the eyeball. Just in the glowy spot. Just... Bedazzle, just trying to bracket.
Oh, for sure. I want to like play with the resonance thing a little bit. I think that Ceylon, if you have that feather dipped in that tar, like dipped in this stuff, like with unrefined magic, overly refined magic, like it is not magic because something is wrong with it. You know what I mean? If whatever wasn't wrong with it wasn't wrong with it, this would just be pure unadulterated magic that you dipped your feather in, for the record. But you can feel ever so slightly the resonance between this and something in that room around the corner. Like you can use your feather as like a dowsing rod.
Sick.
Oh, I am clicking the wrong thing. Alright. So, yeah, you want to shoot it? Just fucking, I got a gun?
Yeah, I'm gonna send my bolts out. I do think it's going to, like, my bedazzle energy is gonna come through my, like, bedazzled rebreather. Kind of like some beams. I think that'd be cool.
Alright, so tough choice. Alright, so here's your tough, okay, this works. So here's your tough choice. You can get the hit on this thing right now, or, like, they haven't seen you yet. You could make it into that room on your own. Like, getting right by them. Which would you like to do?
What was it? It was a 10. Oh no! I don't know why I would leave the party or like feel the urge. Other than like maybe the pull is yet again, like I am just as fascinated as I was before, and I didn't pay attention to Friend, and I'm just like focusing on the feather again, thinking like, oh, maybe this is it. So yeah, maybe I do. I go into the next room instead.
Oh, for sure. All right, so here we are. Like, this is the room where Ceylon's in. Ceylon, you walk into a room that has what appears to be just straight up like levitating fungus. They are eating something out of the air. Like, this room is palpable with like, it feels magical. The resonance is very strong in here, and you feel like you're gonna have to give me one more 20-sider, sadly, if you want more information.
Oh yeah, let's go, Bomber.
All right, with a 16, you feel that on, I guess, an atomic level, maybe? Just mess me up if I'm really, call me out if I'm really making just dumb shit up. All of this is resonating together. This entire Sickened Sea shares a resonance, and that resonance is bad. Like, there's just it is corruption to the magical level, to the scientific magical level that we are dealing with.
It's like dissonance versus resonance.
It's exactly the tone that is supposed to be playing everywhere is off. Somebody did a key change, and it's terrible. And you see it, you see that little you see the crystal situation. It's about the size of a refrigerator, for the record. But it will it does it's when they suck up the magic when they used to, and you can see it's all covered in tar and hasn't been used in years. But you can come up, you approach it, and you see the crystal. And you can tell, when the light hits it in a certain way, it'll set the resonance at a very particular thing. And then, it will purify the magic. But it can't do it with this. This is too much. This is too far. You know what I mean?
Are we talking
this is too dirty.
French door fridge? Or, what kind of fridge?
I was personally thinking, a poor person's white fridge. that's in their
Yeah.
apartment all the time?
Yeah, easy. Yeah. I mean, I can carry that. I toss Pim around. Yeah. I think we can just like one and done this. Just like, whoop, there it is. And I know things are off. Can I like maybe douse my hands in the goo, kind of like try and like gloves, get some like tar gloves going, and figure out how to. Is it connected? I don't. Now let's go. Let's just.
I'm sure it's hooked up to something. I'm sure there's pipes and stuff on the back of it. You're gonna have to like do some unhooking or just rip. I'm down with either one. What are you doing?
I think I would have to I'd have to tar my legs, and I'd have to get on my back because I am more leg power is the cardio that I've really been the skating and the derby and the cheerleading. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to like kick it off its side out of any kind of connectors in the back. I'm gonna try to brute force it, and that's not my vibe, but the vibes are off. So, and it's just, it's just instant. All right, let's go. It's worked for everybody else who went swole. Like, look at Katori, look at Royce. Like,
Yeah, Ento's even getting swole.
good times.
Yeah, so give me that 20-sided. Let's see. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that feels
That's
good.
That's a nice 4. Hey, back to this room real quick. So this is right before. This is as Krieg is getting ready to punch Howl. These 4 like show up into this room, and they are about to make attacks on everybody. For the record, this guy in the back, he's got just a minigun for an arm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's doing terrible. So like he's missing everywhere. The whole room is full of bullets, though. Howl, you can either remain where you are and like catch these hands from Krieg, or you can use this opportunity to take a shot while this guy's like shooting everywhere. You won't be healed for the 4 that Krieg would heal you for, but
man, I'll use the opportunity to take the shot.
all right. Is it gonna be just a standard shot, or you got something for it?
I got something for it. We're gonna supercharge a magic strike.
Oh, for sure. All right, give me a 20-sider. I think this is hitting anyway. I just want to see how the rest of this place is dealing. All right, 7. So, like, you are hitting him. You don't have to like. That's not part of the tough choice. Your tough choice is, does Ceylon ripping out this thing put the fire above out? Or does friend take his shot?
Oh no. Shit. Well, I don't know that he's an assassin. Me as a person knows, but Howl doesn't know. And I'm a god to these people. I can't put their fire out. So
Peanut over the communicator. Oh, you're not their god.
I need you to
He's a
know. I
god.
know where you live.
I know you know where I live. It's fine. He's gonna take the shot.
Alright, so yeah, you fucking nail that guy. Did you shoot him in the face, or where you shooting him? And how do you? It doesn't kill him, but how do you want him to react?
Definitely shoot him in the face. I'm going for one of the eyes.
Oh yeah. So like his helm like bursts off, and you see like the some of the fungus spores come pouring out of that eye. And I'm not making you guys make a roll for it because he's on the other side of the room right now. But it's just like fucking like he's been sealed in there like a can of Coke. And it's just like pouring out. and these other three are gonna like start to approach. And we already know that his next roll is technically a 20 because that's how good Howl is at training. Sorry, with a gun. I think what is happening is friend is gonna run forward and like be pretending to shoot and just charging, like shouting, "Get him! Get some! Get some!" And then he like air quotes falls and like turns and aims his gun directly at Pim, and it looks like an accident to everybody that's like in the room because everybody's like done. But Pim, you're gonna take an 8 damage shot right to the dome ski.
I have 2 HP. I need everyone to know that. I have 2 HP.
And I checked to see if that was an actual fall or a fake fall, because I've done many a fake fall myself.
Alright, but just know that this was a natural 20.
Yeah, so it's gonna land either way, but do I see through his shit is the question.
I think I have to like refund that cross counter for you now for giving. Pim has no idea that this is happening.
And I've just been shot in the head. I don't know if I know who I am anymore.
Oh, but yeah, you can do the you can test it. Krieg, you can figure it out. 16 is not enough to figure out that he like. I think Krieg can be suspicious. Like I'm fully like allowing Krieg to be suspicious, and the next time he takes an action against Pim, I will let Krieg try to like interfere.
Okay. So I will be suspicious and aim for the ones near friend instead of the ones in the back. And then I'm gonna just shoot them with my gun because I've got their shotgun also as well.
As your ride is stumbling around with her tongue hanging out.
Yeah, you gotta. I can't keep you alive if everything's trying to kill us. Is my.
Just try to steer me by my antlers. I'll respond to basic stimuli.
Hit me with that. Hit me with that 20 sider.
Okay. 8.
That's it. Okay, I see the fact that what's that?
I was just gonna say, can I use the category up card for this
That's
roll?
exactly what I was gonna suggest. Like,
Awesome.
if we're cool with that, because we had already come to the decision on the other. But sure, like, which two of these are you just fucking like blowing away?
The ones on either side of the frog. So it looks like I'm completely avoiding him because I don't know anything, but I'm suspicious enough, so I'm aiming those two first.
All right,
If that
Pim.
makes sense.
Absolutely, Pim. You've got a gunshot to your head. You're still standing though. You got Krieg on your head as well. You got your gun still in your hand. That frog just shot you for the second time. If you want to be suspicious of him, I will let you be suspicious of him.
I definitely am suspicious of him.
Also, I've got an HP shot for you, so I'm just gonna stab it in you after I've shot everybody.
Thank you.
Because I stole it from Midnight, most likely.
That's 1 HP, right?
That's 2.
2
Sorry,
HP.
so-
But
Yeah.
that
Oh,
he's got to
HP.
wait on that one. He's got to wait till we
Yeah,
go back
so-
around.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. So it's not gonna happen yet, but it will happen eventually.
Okay, scribble that out. All right. Okay, so I am very suspicious of Frog.
Fox suspicions activated.
Wait a minute, that little freaky green guy shot me twice.
The last time I had a legitimate concussion, the only thing I remember actually saying was that I bought Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I never bought Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I don't know why I said that when I had a concussion. But yeah, the fog's just like you see Friend be like, damn it, and like Frog starting to stand up, aiming at the last ones. He's like, just kind of freaking out, like his arms wobbling back and forth. But But his arm is like definitely at this point swaying really back and forth, and sometimes it's like, Pim, somebody might call you crazy, but it kind of looks like that gun might be coming. Sorry about that. That gun might be coming all the way over his shoulder and pointing backwards.
Guys, I think Frog is trying to kill me.
I thought the same thing.
Those are ants, not frogs. I'm a frog.
Is you. You're trying to kill me.
So you see,
that frog hasn't killed a single ant. I've killed at least 2.
this is my first time holding a gun. Well,
No,
second
it's
time.
your second time holding a gun. See, he's lying to us now, even. Jeez.
He shot me both times he held a gun.
Ooh, that's right.
Shoot the ants, tie up the frog.
Yeah. Are you shooting it? Are you shooting or are you just not?
I'm gonna shoot the big guy.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. No, I'm not.
Okay. No, you are. You're definitely shooting him. I think here are your 2 choices. You can shoot him, finish off the big guy, and like friend is gonna like see which way the wind is blowing and be like, yep, and so he's gonna finish off the last little guy. Like he'll just point that gun, like done. Just shoot it right in the head like it doesn't even matter. And you'll get them both dead. Or like second and like they're all dead and we lose suspicion on friend. Alternatively, friend, and you can shoot the big guy, kill the big guy, but friend's gonna take another shot at you. He's gonna try to make it look like an accident. We haven't rolled it yet. So like you can either have no further proof on friend, and he won't try to make any more actions against you for this game, or you can take the shot.
Take the shot. Incriminate the frog.
All right. So he's gonna try to accidentally shoot. All right, he did hit you though. Howl, how strong is your hand cannon?
My hand cannon's pretty strong. I don't think,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't think I've ever shot an actual bullet out of it.
I don't know what he shoot. That was a very loud, very backfiring car. The confusion doesn't help for this one, Starless. So yeah, I think you guys you hear what sounds like one gunshot happen. As well, or however many gunshots that Pim like unloaded into this thing. And this like thing's head just like explodes and like falls down, and it's like the arm is about as big as like Howl, by the way, like this like ant stuff. But I know it only shows you 2 arms, but all of these ants have 6 appendages. That's very hard, Midjourney is. But like in that moment of like, yeah, got him, Krieg, underneath you, Pim slumps to the back of Truffles as Pim takes 6 damage with another bullet like through her heart, and friend is going to be trying to make a run for it right now.
And I murdered the frog?
I'm gonna jump on the frog and strangle the fucking life from him.
Alright, both of you 2 roll me attacks against this frog.
Can I use an ability to help avoid rolling? Or do you want me to roll either way?
It depends on what do you got that's going to make you avoid the roll.
I've got the ability Sneak Attack. I can spend 3 AP to kill a commoner or minion instantly.
He is neither one of those two, but
Okay.
also, he is very much aware right now. Like,
Okay.
he knows you guys are gonna attack him.
All right.
But yeah,
Well, go
Howl
by
was lunging
12.
for him successfully. All right, yeah, you guys both got him. What's it look like? What are you guys attacking him? How are you guys attacking him?
Well, I would go with, since Howl is gonna jump him, I'll also jump him. So I'll just kind of jump from the top and then just kind of see if I can't land on his back with the 2 kunai I've got, and just kind of go for the shoulder blades, so I just lose all momentum in his arms.
If Krieg's going for the shoulder blades, I grab this frog by the neck and just lift him up and turn him towards Krieg, and I am just tattoos glowing, eyes glowing, and I am squeezing the life from him.
Yeah. Are you trying to kill him right now?
Absolutely.
Then
Yeah.
you two
I thought
have
we were
done it.
friends. I am betrayed right now. He was going to be my protege, and I'm about to show him where death comes from.
I think, and stop me if you guys don't like how this sounds, but in the other room is this is the moment, Ceylon, you get it off the wall. You've brute forced this fucking fridge, and it's loaded up however it is that you are planning to drag this thing out. Are you dragging out in parts, or are you just pulling the whole thing? Are you dog sledding this? What are we doing?
I mean, kinda, yeah. I think I have to kick. I don't think I don't know. How the floor's sticky, right? So I'm not gonna be able to keep pushing it and pushing it, like the way you move a couch and just
Yeah, that'll be tricky. And you can flip it end over end, but that seems tricky.
Oh, that does feel good cardio, though. I love throwing tires. That's ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, give me a 20-sided. Let's see what condition we can get this out in.
Go to those refrigerators. Nope, that's not. I'm back from the restroom. Just wanted everybody to know.
Thank God. 14, yeah, fucking you guys hear Ceylon just coming from the other room, just thud, 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 thud. But Ceylon coming out of nowhere, no idea what's going on. Howl has friend up against the wall. Krieg is on Howl's shoulders, stabbing. Howl.
Bridge lands on the last ant.
I think, because you said your tattoos were glowing, as you have him against the wall, all your tattoos start spinning and they start moving. Krieg, Howl can't see this, but you can, because you are on his shoulders, and I think Twy can see this. Ceylon can see this as well. As as they are moving, you see the walls start getting grosser. Ceylon, this crystal that is in this thing is reacting in a very negative way to whatever magic is being pumped out right now. All these mushrooms are quivering and moving, and how as you're strangling this frog against the wall, you see the slime go directly over him, and as his mouth is open screaming, it goes into him, and moments later, there's no moisture left to that frog. He is just in the wall.
Wow, I've never done that before.
What?
There's still a fucking ant, by the way.
Can I kill the... No, I'm gonna go for Pim, and then have Howl kill the ant, because he's got the guns.
I'll turn around and I'll fire a shot at the ant. I'm not letting
And then
go of this
this-
frog though.
Oh, just like hand around the like one. Oh yeah. Fuck! Don't even make that roll. Just yeah. I'm solid. So you just like one hand around this frog's throat, one hand just reaches back, pulls the trigger. Which one has the Which one had the nail gun incident?
My right hand had the nail gun incident. I fire the hand cannon with my left hand though.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Fucking just like boom. Like what? Oh, I think it was Rick and Morty, or more than anything, like where they shot one of the like the ant, like the bug people's head off, but like you saw for a second, like the gooey inside as it collapses. It's like that, but for mushroom spore. Hey, can everybody roll me a 20-sider? There's a lot of spores going on now. You too, Pim.
I'm so dead.
Only if you really get a lot of this in your lungs right now.
Fucking damn it.
Well, at this
Ah.
point, I would like to use that HP shot since it's gone around. So that's 2.
That pulls me to
then-
-2.
I'd like to punch her again. There more.
I think that
If
in
I
the
can.
best storytelling way right now, this is an Uma Thurman from Pulp Fiction moment.
Okay.
Have you seen Pulp Fiction, Craig? Krieg? Have you seen it?
Parts of it, but not the entire movie.
Okay, so John Travolta has to hit Uma Thurman directly in the center of the chest, like right in the heart, with an adrenaline needle. That's
Okay.
what you're doing right now. That's how you could get her back to life. Like,
Okay.
I know an HP shot only gives 2, but I'll let you roll for it if you want to.
Sure. Why not? Go for those biscuits.
Love the biscuits. All right. That's
I
not.
didn't
That's
get those
not.
biscuits.
I'm just gonna leave that as is. Pim recovers 2. Like it's gonna actually put you to 0, Pim. And like in that moment, you're gonna be unconscious, but in that moment, you're gonna wake up and go. And there are so many spores filling Pim's lungs right now. Everyone. But Pim, you are going to be able to like oh, I don't know why I just squashed you.
The effects of the spores.
Ah, the spores. They make you so much squishier.
Wait.
Meh.
So when I left Pim's back, he didn't have a communicator at the
Wasn't far
that
enough.
time.
No, like it's got to be
Okay.
5 meters. This room is pretty small, so you guys are pretty safe as long as you don't like leave her in another room.
I wanted to double check because you brought it up before, so I was just making sure.
Oh no, good looking out. So yeah, friend is now like permanently part of this wall, and like, he's dead, Howl. But every once in a while, you see like his mouth kind of move, like it's saying something.
Could I try to see if I could see if he's actually saying something, or if he's
Oh,
just
for sure.
squishy goo now?
Hey, both. He's both squishy goo and anybody good at lip reading? You can just say that you are, and that's just going to be canon going forward.
Sure, I'm great at it. You're gonna give me that, I'm gonna take it.
I think it just says, fuck, how do I not, like, rip off Stephen King? This is like, you belong down here, we will find you down here, you are down here, already down here is where you are. We know that you're down here, we welcome you down here, thank you for being down here. And like, his lips are just saying, like, moving like that over and over again. I was
That-
trying so hard to get rid of the, like, well, float down here. But, like,
Yo, that's creepy as fuck.
You'll float too.
Well, his tattoos did make the goo happier or more energetic, I guess. That's understandable.
way angrier is the correct answer.
Angry. Sorry. I wasn't sure.
So it's not like a good idea to then like tap into the tattoo, have like Pim be on the crystal so it can be energized by the tattoos, and then it can just like suck back out like a good vacuum all of the stuff out of her. No, because that'd be angry.
And
Are you telling me you want to put a vacuum over Pim's mouth?
She just like sucked in. Well, I'm just gonna help her.
Don't use your lungs. Don't use your lungs. I just imagine Pim, like the next time we see Pim is in an iron lung in the hospital.
That's how I'm playing the game from now on. From the hospital. In an iron lung. Just going, you got it, guys.
So daring. So dashing.
Go for it. Alright, so yeah, you guys, there's a couple things here. There's a refrigerator-sized, like, instrument that, both Pim and, not Pim, both Ceylon and, Toast are just like, yeah, this is right, this is what we need. We're gonna give this to the Marquis. And it's like, okay.
We gotta clean
But
it
also-
up first, make it look nice.
Oh, it's gonna look real nice.
Oh my god.
It's shiny. It's like a shiny dark. I think it's like shungite, which is like used for like purifying Russian spas like a couple hundred years ago.
Yo,
with the
why are your
water in it.
fingers so long, homie? Why is his fingers so long? Everybody look at that picture. Tell me why his fingers so long.
What picture?
That dude's got long fingers. That's why I posted it in the stream chat.
For scale.
There's a lot. Yeah, you don't need the fuck. Those fingers
It's the
are
5G
long.
radiation. That's why he needs
I think
the
they're
shungite.
jointed again. Fucking creepy. All right, sorry.
No, I can't look at this.
All right, so we're gonna go light that flame. Is that the plan? You guys
Gotta
killed the fucking.
Do it for my people.
He's a god after all. He can't just say no.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So you reach the fire, and this is the top of it. It's still going. That even though like we've disconnected a bunch of things, even though like all the problems, you guys can reach the top of this tower. It's still burning. Pim, you can be conscious now. I don't want him to drag you around. You do have a slight cough. I think that might be important to note.
Okay. Alright.
All right. So what are we lighting? How are we collecting the fire? You guys spend a lot of time with the fire salesman?
Oh my
Do we
god.
know how to like move
I did
fire?
once.
I spent a lot of time with him. Yes. The fire salesman gave me this kit that will help. I'm relighting it, right? That's what we're
Oh no, this is fully lit already. Like, what are you lighting to transfer the fire with? You know?
Oh, so yeah, the fire salesman gave me this like super cool jar, and you just need to get close enough, and the jar just sucks it in there, and then you close it off, and then it just maintains inside.
It's a mason jar of fire. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, solid. We've got at least one piece of fire. Is anybody else gonna try to gather any pieces of fire? Pim. Oh no, Pim! It sucked it into that jar. You have no problems with it. Happens instantly. Done. Mason jar. It's getting a little warm, but not unpleasantly warm through the jar.
Do we have anything we can light on fire and carry back with us?
That's up to you. What you got? What did your drunken party bring you here with?
Well, we've got that hammer. It's got a wood handle, right?
Yes, absolutely. Make a torch out of the hammer.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta be
when
good.
you do that, I think Krieg, I'm not going to make you roll for it, but this is just going to be a funny thing. Pim walked up to it, bullet wound to the head and to the chest, opens a mason jar, fire gets sucked into it, closes it up, gives everybody a thumbs up, walks back to Truffles. Krieg walks up to it just like with this hammer being like, okay, the second you put the hammer, like the wood part of the haft of the hammer into the fire, it's almost like it's alive. And it's trying to eat this hammer as fast as possible. Like, it bursts into flames like you just put it in napalm. It's sticky. If this gets on your skin, it's not going to burn it immediately. It'll last. It'll keep going. But you know that if this gets on your skin, gets on the boat, touches any of you's like loose clothing, you're fucked. Like, it's gonna burn to the bone.
Well, we want to avoid that as much as possible.
So far, we have one successful unit of it. I'm gonna say they probably told you to bring them back at least 3 successful units of fire.
Be tire flipping the crystal. So
So before we left my people, could I have gotten like a torch that they might have been using, like an extra torch?
Absolutely. Absolutely grab a torch. What's it look like? How's it special?
It's probably all crooked, and it's like the one that they like didn't want to use because it doesn't look like as official. Like they had a present standing there with those torches. So those ones probably like a little crooked, definitely a little funny, but it'll get the job done.
All right, solid. And you just stick it in there?
I'm gonna cautiously walk up to the fire and hold it like inching as close as I can until the end that's supposed to be on fire is on fire.
Absolutely. It's like, good catch if there was a dickhead DM right there, though. I wasn't gonna, but good catch. Like, as you approach it, it does leap to it, and it is burning in such a way that, because it is one of their torches, it does seem like it's holding together better than, like, the hammer is. And this would also count as one full fire. I think Krieg is like at 0.5 of a fire with that, but also he has it in the most dangerous way possible.
I live dangerously.
All right, Ceylon, we need one more 5th of fire.
one more? That wasn't enough?
Well,
No, we got 2.5.
Oh my gosh. I don't... I really do not know.
Well, we
like-
seem to be having trees on the left and right. Maybe you can rip something off of that and then just...
Oh, that's all
light it on
mushroom.
fire.
That's all mushroom all the
Oh.
way.
Mushroom
about
is the
that.
tree. No, you're
On
fine.
my body, I had like a pack and so many crystals like fell out. Like, I guess the pack itself. But that's
Solid.
like not gonna-
Absolutely.
All right, if you want me to, then I guess. And then what else?
She
was like,
guy's got
hold
a
it to my body?
flaming backpack. Yeah, how are you
Oh,
holding
right.
it?
No, I don't. Somebody else is gonna have to hold it. I'm tire flipping the crystal. There's no.
Well-
but if you want me to do this, like, I
We
just-
can hang it off Truffle's horns. They'll be fine.
Could I cast telekinesis on the bag?
That works even better.
Okay,
We'll-
keep
we'll
putting.
hold it like
Alright,
the whole
Alright.
time?
I love it. So, for us to get back to the Manatee people safely with this fire, I need Howl and Krieg to keep absolute concentration on this. Like fully fully focused on getting this fire. Oh, you're dead.
So if we're riding on Truffles, we don't have to walk. Truffles can walk for us, and we
You
can
guys-
focus on not fucking up.
That part's fine. What do you do about the boat?
We try not to touch the boat.
All right, this is the 20-siders for both of you. Here we go.
Are you ready, kids?
All right, so Toast is carrying the hammer on fire, and Howl is levitating a flaming backpack. Give me 2 20-siders and let's see how this boat does. And also, there's a fucking refrigerator-sized vacuum crystal going on this crystal.
Like
And
in
on
the
this boat. Yeah, it's just in the boat. Oh, I think you will notice that weight has absolutely nothing to do with how this boat... Like, this boat does not sink, even the least bit.
Oh, but that's not like a buoyancy of the tar thing. That's the boat.
That's the boat.
Sick.
Tough
That's a good
choice
ride.
for Howl. Oh, I saw that fucking
No,
one.
no,
I saw that one. That one was so funny.
no,
I would have burnt this whole place to the ground.
No more fire, sir.
All right.
Why couldn't have been a tornado?
Right, okay. So, Howl, your dedication to your new fucking flock has you on lock on this thing. It doesn't move.
Let's go.
Like-
Let's go.
So yeah, yeah, you guys both no problem with these fire. Not a single problem. Like,
We're just eyes locked on each other.
Just absolute concentration right now.
I'm getting such a good workout rowing this fucking boat. This is great.
it's just like Ceylon rowing the boat with the fucking like fridge in it, and you guys just keep giving Pim orange slices. There, Pim. There you go. Don't worry, Pim. You're okay. You're okay, Pim. So yeah, you guys get back, and you hand over the fire. Do you guys just easily hand over the fire? No problem. Like,
Yeah, of course, no problem. We got this.
and they're like, we never expected. You made it past the door. But I just fun question, not like has nothing to do with it. Did you happen to see any like strange ants in there? Showed up about like a decade ago. Been really annoying since.
Oh yeah, they
Still
dead.
hanging out? Oh, they're dead. Oh no, you lost your friend for the frog.
Yep, I killed him myself.
Guy was a
You know-
dick.
But who am I to deal with like personal situations? That's between you and your frog. It's just like, okay. So he pulls out the map. And he's like, you said you live here, and he points to like where the silver thimble should be, but is not on his map. And he's just like, okay, kindling's gonna load up your boat. Kindling like comes over with a bunch of like algae to turn into frog lotion. And he's like, oh, you lost Becky. Is this gonna be okay? Do you guys still need this? Like,
Yeah, definitely. We can still work with this.
are you gonna be Becky by proxy? Krieg, if you could, we have a bureaumancer, and like this guy's just like, I'm a bit of a bureaumancer. What do we got? I can change the wording. Krieg becomes Betty by proxy. Full of laws and rules, allowed to sell olive lotion. Okay. So Becky by proxy, if you just sign right here, and they hand Krieg the note, or the like agreement that you will be able to sell frog lotion all throughout the
I've been
world.
told multiple times not to sign anything without speaking to someone. So can I borrow your crystals real quick, Ceylon? I need to get a hold of someone. I guess either one of the bureau. Well, I can't call Kay. She's dead. Can I
K's in a
You-
box.
either Rico or Cash? Since they're the two bureau managers I'm aware of.
I don't know if
then-
either one of those are drunk.
Well, Cash wouldn't be drunk because Cash is a doctor. So
Cash
I know.
is also in the hospital.
Damn it.
Is there a
What about Akana? Akana knows things, right?
Are you? Do you just want? Is the plan to just fact check it, like to make
Yeah,
sure it's like?
Pretty much. I'm just double checking because
I'll actually
I've
give
seen
this to
it.
Krieg as like you've signed so many things. You are taking over a business, somebody else's business. You are going to begin running Becky's Cosmetics. You have the full legal right to rename this. Like, it is your company because they think Becky is dead and they never met the real Becky.
Krieg's Cosmetics.
and then in very, very small print underneath Krieg, it's gonna say formerly Becky.
Absolutely.
So small you'd need like 2 magnifying glasses to see it, but it's there.
For sure, yeah. Like you can like be on the phone call with people and it's just like, nope, like you are getting the upper hand in this. You are not getting one over on them. They don't care who they sell this to.
Mm-hmm.
You are getting one up on Becky.
Okay, I'm okay with this. Now that
All
I
right.
fact check this, of course. So
How do you do it? You're just businessman. Just ding. Making deals, looking good. Nice.
So they're like, okay, everybody, this has been a wonderful trip. Thank you for all of this. If you guys could just please put all your hands and feet inside the boat, if you could. And she's like, can somebody please like hold on to that one? I'm a little bit worried she might be a little bit loopy.
I'll
I can
show you, Loopy.
grab onto her. Like
I'm
did before.
actually really worried that you will show me loopy. Could we not show me loopy?
Yeah, hi, my Loopy.
Absolutely. Well, this has been a treat. Come into the swamp anytime that you want to. We tend to move around it. I would recommend a couple of things before you guys come back to the swine, to the Neverglades. Just a couple things. I feel like it needs to be mentioned, if you see skeletons, don't trust them. They're not dead. Secondly, the towers are incredibly dangerous.
More than one. Nice.
And I would suggest just one tiny other thing. Don't go to the west. I don't recommend it. I mean, he needs to, pointing at Howl. I don't know why he's got a roadmap drawn on him.
Thou to
bow
your
to them.
god.
He's not our god. He might be one of the weird giants god, but he's not ours. And like, I think they all bow to you at one time, and they start lighting little like, you see water lilies circle around all of you. Like, it's just this big circle of water lilies, and they're like, goodbye. And then there's a huge geyser of water coming up from underneath you as you like launch into the air. The boat's gonna keep you guys safe. It's gonna do that.
Go
You were
boat.
going all the way back to Silver Thimble. Where you landing?
Can we land on the greenhouse?
That's so funny.
I don't know. I feel like freshly tilled gardens or like farmland is also might break our fall. To stick with the greenhouse section.
I really like the greenhouse itself because I know Adelie's gonna be in the hospital, so she won't be there. Syria is gone because she was talking to Soki in the hospital as well. So
I may listen to everybody's conversations at all times, But you, sir, astound me in how to then apply that information. Just job well done.
Yeah, of course. Kay is in the hospital as well, so there's no one in the greenhouse to bother, so it'll be fine.
If Krieg is the one driving this boat, absolutely you guys smash through the greenhouse and like land in the farms. Like just smash right down. Refrigerator size, like strange contraption that you keep saying is a gift for the Marquis. Like one less person. Penis just like, okay, where's the diplomat from Dyad? Where's friend?
Did you just say diplomat?
Yeah, he was one of Sal's guys, but like he joined us at the end there. What do we got?
That was an assassin, my friend.
A bunch of ants ambushed us. Friend died heroically saving Tim and ended up dying to the ants. There was too many ants.
Howl just said he was an assassin. Howl, talk to me about this assassin.
He died heroically. One of the ants strangled the life from him.
You mean like assassin as in like he was killing ants. Okay, alright.
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna have to get this fixed up. This is a bad problem during the crisis right now. Good thing we got a lot of fish. I guess that'll come in handy. Oh, we're gonna have to close this whole... We can't sell any of this stuff. It's got all this glass in it. Okay, we got...
Well, I thought the greenhouse was stronger than that. That was my curious thought.
Yeah, the problem is you crashed into it on a magical boat.
Ah, yes, it was the boat.
But
I
of
wonder
course.
what boat this was anyways.
Yeah, I wonder... Hey, can you guys get out of this boat? Got a guy looking for this boat.
You just like chunk the crystal
Sure,
out.
I believe we're done at the moment, yeah.
Okay.
Pim falls out of the boat.
Yeah, Pim falls out of the boat. Like, people come and grab Pim, like, immediately to the hospital. It's just like, I'm sure she'll be fine.
There we go. See my brother.
Ceylon? Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna stay here and sweep up the glass because, you can't put glass in the ground. That's just
Oh, PR.
wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Just got a PR
Of
this
course.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Krieg, roll me a 20-sider for PR, just in general. It's a success. Like,
Alright.
it went well. I'll give one more vote to Krieg for this game.
Yeah. Hey.
Alright.
Now I'm only
Sympathy
down
votes.
one vote, technically.
Wow, you made that up.
Pim, can you just give me a for your health roll? If you roll a 1, it'll be the funniest fucking thing. No, it's 19. Like, you are on the mend. You are perfect. Like the shot to your head was just a glancing blow, and the shot to your chest missed all vital organs. Friend does not know Warpletinger like entomology, like anatomy. I'm sorry.
My heart is in my stomach.
Oh shit, that's wild. And Ceylon and Howl, can you two roll to fix this weird machine up?
I think we have to put it like down below or something, like in our tower thing, because like it was giving off weird stuff. So I definitely want to try to like soundproof as much.
Oh, Fishtinger has a room for that, for sure. It's where they kept the
Yeah.
silver souls.
Yes.
Isn't this refrigerator mad at me or something?
The refrigerator's not mad at you. The people who originally made the refrigerator would be, but
Okay, I got you.
both of them are successful. So yeah, you guys got this up and working. As of right now, this appears like it's a gift for the court, not a gift for the Marquis himself, because it has nothing to do with him being a horny boar or loving them that sauce.
Yeah. For the people.
For the people. And yeah, that is where we will end today's game. Is like you two it locked in a soundproof room with all those weird wooden slats in the room that you can't on the side that you guys can't be in this room for very long or it'll drive you crazy.
Absolutely.
like this vacuum tube crystal situation there. Pym in the hospital, getting better, like already, like being bandaged up just fine. Krieg out there taking like shots, sweeping up the glass as though he had nothing to do with like crashing into the greenhouse. And yeah, so today's game, for a quick recap, is we went into, well, we got everybody super fucking drunk, like hammered style, and then hangovered ourselves into the Neverglades, deep into the Sickened Sea, which is like a bad place to wake up drunk. Met a bunch of manatee people. You had a frog guy named Friend. He turned out to be an assassin trying to kill Pym. We didn't ask him why. We just turned him into a fucking mushroom on the wall of a oil tanker. So yeah, you met some manatee people. They agreed to help you guys get home as long as you could bring them some fire. You went to said oil rig and found a thing that was used to purify magic, unrefined magic coming straight out of the ground. And we were going to use that as a gift for the Marquis or the court. And then, like, Frog Guy turned full-on traitor, tried to kill Pym, and both Howl and Krieg just murked him instantly as Twy was trying to, like, squat this fucking like fridge out of the back room. And yeah, so there we go. And that was the end of the third episode. So I love it. I'm loving the energy that this month is having, coming up with like stupid stuff to get as gifts and then failing to get them, or successfully getting them in like the worst ways.
Successfully failing.
Yeah, right? Failing upwards. Like, Pym got shot twice. Pym didn't shoot anybody.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, Pym shot the bad guy. Everybody was just like, oh no, I can't wait to get shot by Pym. It's like, first thing to do in this game, shoot Pym.
Oh no.
I got shot 3 times. That first time, and then once in the head and once in the heart. I think I have paid my dues.
To be fair, you did shoot 4 people that first day. No, you just shot 3 people. You shot 3 people. Because you were the 4th. You shot Charity, you shot Howl, and you shot... Charity? Fuck, who's the 3rd one there?
It was the blue beetle guy. The bee guy. What was his name?
Oh shit,
I did shoot Willoughby.
did shoot Willoughby. So yeah, you did shoot 1 extra person, because you shot whoever else was there, and then you also shot Willoughby.
You just
You
need to get shot one more time.
Yeah, right? Alright, so thank you. So thank you guys all for playing. If you guys want to visit Pym in the hospital, that's where her character's gonna be. And you can obviously get right out of it. You rolled a 19. Like, you can be up and at him. Like, you're not hurt the same way a lot of other characters were hurt. Except for you do have a cough.
I do.
You got a cough. You do have quite the cough, and like, they missed it on the scans.
I'm just sitting in the hospital poking at, like, encased K.
And you can't be in the same room with Kay, sadly, because Kay's room got locked off by hymnal doctors.
Okay, that's fair.
Purpose and
I'm
bubblegum.
just, like, laying in my bed, throwing a ball up in the air and bouncing it off the ceiling, annoying everybody in the hospital.
As like Howl and Ceylon are fixing up the machine, like, I want to inquire more about Hymnal and their experience and stuff. And do you still have that, like, do you have the business card, and can I like hold it and like try to understand it?
Oh, absolutely.
Ceylon, this business card hurts you.
What?
Like a dog hearing a dog whistle. This is incredibly painful to you to hold.
What? What?
Roll me a 20-sider.
Roll 1.
What? Roll a 1.
We showed how.
Tough choice. Do you learn something but drop this so quickly that it breaks? Or do you learn nothing and Howl catches it before it hits the ground.
Oh no!
Oh, what are you gonna do?
What are we gonna do? And we rolled the same to like fix the machine, so we're like, I can't use that. Oh no.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, can I flip a coin? I don't. No.
It's all up to you. I don't care how you come to the decision.
I feel like I've put my body through so much like push through that I mean I kind of am gonna like learn more and eventually drop. I'm gonna try to power through like I've been trying to power through physically the whole day. I'm so sorry, but we fixed the machine. Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. This card hits the floor and shatters. But Ceylon, you learn a couple things. A, the people who hold these cards are incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. They do jobs that like you could see it written in the song that was like you could see it in the resonance when you touch the card. It all happened to you at once. These are the god catchers. Like these are a group of people that hunt down and capture creatures that call themselves gods. Like they have an incredible situation of they are able to like find the resonance of the creature and then like pull it into a device that they can hold, possibly like crystalline figurines. There are tons of them that they've done, and they have captured hundreds of beings like this, and they keep them all in the museum. And like you will know immediately that this is what they do. And like the second a creature comes out and proclaims itself a god in the flesh, they hunt it down and capture it. The museum
A god.
is a prison.
Bruh. Like, I did you a
But you
service.
have, I need you to know right now, you have absolutely no way to prove that.
Yeah.
But now you don't know how to get a hold of them anymore. But to be fair, like, you do have them doing you guys this one solid, which is giving you guys purchase and bubblegum until to put K in stasis.
I'm sure we can get another one. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not like.
Yeah, you just gotta help them capture another god. They'll give you a card to it's an invitation to the god takers for sure. God catchers. I'm not sure which I said first.
Patrick.
Catchers, yeah.
I mean, me and Glare are pretty good friends now, right? So I think we
Oh,
could.
Glaire's a pretty cool guy.
Yo,
Hum's
sorry
not.
about
Hum
that.
guy eating.
Oh, all you have to do, Howl, is just not say your god out loud, and you'll be fine.
I will do my best.
But how will you lead your flock if they don't know where to hear?
It does not need to be spoken for them to know that I am their true god.
The
They
fact
just
that
don't
he's
know it
calling
yet.
them the flock when the people from the furbolgs are kind of like sheep people. They're like giants that are kind of sheep, kind of cow. I keep thinking of them as sheep, but anyway. So I guess recap real quick. Ceylon was looking at the business card that Howl got from Glare and Score, but then broke it. But realized that they hunt down beings that consider themselves gods, and they capture them and they throw them in a museum.
Quote,
So let's
air
have
quotes,
fun robbing a
museum.
museum, everybody. Pew pew pew.
AKA prison break. Nice. You love your
Krieg!
prison breaks, Krieg.
I mean, I've been through one so far. The other one I was not there for.
When we saved Squishy, did that count as a prison break?
I guess so. So that's
Kinda?
been
It's more like a
2.
holding sale.
There was also
And
a frog
then-
that really liked explosives in that game.
I saved a bunch of flamingos, so there. I guess there's 3.
Yeah, you broke them out of prison.
Yeah, so 3 prison breaks. Let's
Fuck
make it
yeah.
a 4th.
Let's go.
All right. So thank you guys all so much for playing. This was great. I thought it was hilarious. We got another game. The 4th episode is coming out on Friday, and then we got a fucking long one, everybody. We're playing a slog. We're gonna keep on going. think we don't have another day after like what, next Wednesday?
Yeah, I think we're playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday. So it's gonna be a little bit of a marathon, but I think it'll be good. So join us for I think episode 4 on Friday, which is Simmons, Clem, Nameless, and Blueberries, which I'm sure is fine. That's fine. As like a group, that's fine. I also know where they're going. Like, they told us where they're going, but we know what's there. So that'll be super fun. That'll be fun for everyone. 10 out of 10. Really looking forward to that. So yeah, we will see you all on Friday. Bye forever.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.